You know that I was a gangbanger? So you know. All blood neighborhood, homie. The only white motherfucker. I did go to jail, and I did do 18 months. But never smoked, never sold, and got out the hood. Because you know why? Character fucking counts. That's the gangster, dog.
I coached JUCO for 20 years. Left Indy, Netflix, Last Chance U. The way they decided to depict me, and I decided to start my own shit, my own show on the realest show on planet Earth, the Coach AB Show. Didn't know who I was going to have as a co-host. So about 6 years later, I decided to hire Big Smitty, Naptown's finest. I found the best young producer in the biz in Big Bailey. Now we're on the brink of becoming the biggest show, the realest show, and the best show on the internet. Just like I did unintentionally while being filmed on Last Chance U, raw and uncut. Coach JB and Big Smitty every single day, 6 to 9 a.m.
I'm kind of a fucking big deal, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Sports Encyclopedia. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Light them up, wet them up.
You motherfuckers better be ready to play. I should have shot this bitch ass in the face.
Gay shit, homie, I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. How did Mina Kimes get there? Well, guess who her husband is? Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Do you know what a 3 technique is?
No.
Okay, but you know football and talk football, and it's okay. That's
What
why I
I
can't
said
talk to women in
was,
football.
You fucking slap dicks, issues get pressed so fast it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers.
What up, man? We are in the building. It's Merciless Monday. Strap on your hard hats, man. We're going to work today like it's a work boot Wednesday. I'm taking no mercy. All heat, all truths come out today. So make sure you pound that like button. We got a white player that's dominating the NBA. Cooper Flagg is the best player in the NBA. We're going to dive into that right after this. Let's dive into the show, though, man. Bring Big Smitty in. We got a loaded show with topics, discussions. Lauren Conlin will join us, talk about Gun 3, talk about all the things going on. Cardi B talking about Back with Future. She wants 400 G's from Diggs. All kind of drama in the news. We got it all. Short, fat, skinny, tall. We're going to talk it all on the realest show on planet Earth. Luka may be out for the first round. He may be out for longer. We don't know. He's done for the regular season. And that was the first part of very breaking news for the Lakers, bad breaking news for the Lakers. And then they find out Austin Reeves. First of all, we got the wrong MRI. He went to the wrong doctor. He went to Kaiser. They sent him to the wrong MRI. Then he got another MRI. And now he's out 5 weeks with an oblique injury. LeBron addresses Stephen A. Smith after his rant about Memphis and Milwaukee as he was golfing with the white delegation. Matt Barnes addresses Stephen A. Smith, what he said about LeBron. And the white delegation. We have a loaded Merciless Monday today. Braden Fajoko calls a trainer thick, and AB calls the same guy gay. And then they're taking heat on social media. They're taking heat on social media as well. Braden may jump in here and we'll discuss it. Plus, we got Levante David talking about Jalen Hurts and how nobody fears him. Again, we got fact, not fiction, a bunch of things going on with Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Fact is, he wins games, though. We're diving into that. We got UConn playing Michigan in the finals, and big 3 for the Dodgers, all homered in the same game for the second time ever. We had Cooper flag drop 50, then was celebrated like he won the NBA Finals. But wait, they lost. Kobe would never. But Cooper came back last night and dropped 45, and they won. So we're going to dive into that. Plus, the Joker outdueled Wemby in an overtime thriller. And Geno versus Don Staley as South Carolina gets revenge by beating UConn to advance to play UCLA last night, in which my Bruins belt to ass South Carolina for their first ever women's title in Westwood. Shout out to UCLA for getting it done. Finally, now UCLA has a national title in every major sport. Two good friends battled it out in the UFL last night. Kevin Sumlin's Houston Gamblers hit a last-second field goal to beat our show favorite, A.J. McCarron's Birmingham Stallions. Shaun King isn't happy with that outcome, as he said he wanted Kevin Sumlin to lose every game. But what do I know? What I do know is our Far East Sider 317, LeBron hairline having Lamar Jackson 11, AR5 defending. Caitlin Clark swinging. Glad Lamar Jackson's an involuntary workout having. Big Smitty joins us.
You said at the end. You said at the end.
What?
My boy LJ's locked in.
So now you're locked in, finally?
My boy LJ's locked in.
You locked in the last couple years?
He been locked in, but it's like
didn't
another
show up.
level. Like
He didn't
each
show
year,
up.
JB, my head coach told me that you never stay the same. Coach Limo said you either get better or you get worse. You never stay the same.
Your head coach,
So,
not
like,
what?
he's finding ways to get better to ensure he does not get worse. Because one could argue that he got worse last year, but that's another conversation for another day. I want to talk to my fans right now. We got Josh Fele in here, who's one of my biggest haters, calls me 5'9", 285 every single show. When I'm taller, stronger, better looking, better football player, but know the game better in every category better than him. But shout out to Josh Fele. Shout out to Coach Marcus, LC James, Cole Vaden, Cambray Rose, Mr. Santi, Ill Bill 301, and then give me one more at the end. TJ Too Nasty. Smitty gang. We ain't here on a Monday, man. I'm feeling good.
I don't like TJ Too Nasty. I don't like the name.
What's wrong with it?
Sounds feminine.
Really?
Like as a man?
TJ Too Nasty.
Yeah, like who? Like, you don't want to let other people to know, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like gay to me.
It ain't really for us, though. You know what I'm
It
saying?
don't matter.
Like,
It don't matter. But we see it. We read the name.
it's for them.
It don't matter though. We read the name. We get to see the name. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like if I walk around in gray sweats, dudes look like gay. It's gay.
Oh, so you say men shouldn't walk around with gray sweats on?
Y'all taught me the gray sweat thing, and I'm like, well, if I can't walk around that shit, because my shit, you know what I'm saying, moves. I'm like, nah, I can't be in that.
I got on. Well, these are blue, but I got on sweats right now. So like,
But you can't wear it. So my thing is that's TJ Too Nasty type of shit. Like I'm not gonna wear that shit around dudes.
But it ain't. See,
Because you see what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to see it, though, you feel what I'm saying? And even if we're not gay, we're not looking, but I gotta hear your name.
There you go.
I gotta hear your name. Like why you name yourself that, homie? Like,
but I'm glad you said what you just said though, because that is kind of where I was. Because in my head, I'm like, I hear what you're saying to an extent, but sometimes as a man, you got to do things for the ladies, and the other men got to just ignore, keep doing your thing. Don't throw salt in TJ Too Nasty's name.
You keep saying his name is giving me a. Let's get back to the brass tacks. I had a bad weekend. Great weekend. I think I got roofied. I don't know. But anyway, great weekend. I think I had some bad liquor or something because I haven't thrown up in 30 years. I threw up in the boat.
You threw up in the yacht?
Yeah, in the bathroom though, of course. But yeah, I got a bathroom. That's why it's a yacht. But yeah, I was shaking. I was shaking and shit. My homeboy was like, "What's crack?" I go, "I don't know, homie. This ain't normal because I haven't even drank that much yet." And I was like, "This ain't normal." I think I got roofied on me or something, but I don't know. Anyway, but I'm fine now. I was fine yesterday. I went back to the boat, saw the drama. But look, let me show you this little video, man. There's like a little video got put out there, right? A couple videos got put out there, but I want to discuss this one particular because this is what social media has become, Smitty. Let's show this video, man, if you have it. Just real quick. So you can pull that off. So this video right here, right? These broads, I don't even know. Anyway, these broads, they were like, tag me. I go, I don't tag broads. I said, you guys will get the worst blunt of all the weirdos online. Well, right after that video is when shit kicked in, Smitty. I was kind of fucked up. I want to ask you a question. D Jones said mid at best. I agree. They're not like my main bitches or nothing. But can you show us your video of your bitches though on your boat? Go. D Jones, go. But anyway, Smitty, so what happened was, Smitty, there's some cool females, a cool chick in it, chilling. And they want, please, I said, I don't post bras. That's why you never see me post bras. See, I already know the dame, Smitty. These bitches had 500 friend requests, 1 million views hit, and overnight, bang, and they're asking me begging me, take that motherfucker down. I said, I told y'all motherfuckers, I said, I don't really take shit down when I told you up front.
Right.
I said, I don't really take shit down. And I said, don't tag me.
Right.
So out of respect, I took it down, Smitty, because I you know why? Because Smitty, because I'm not some
voted, homie. You had 1 million views.
Well, I'm not some clout chaser. You know what I'm saying?
But you are now. It's COE, homie. It's COE.
Here's the thing. They got kids. I'm like, listen. I told y'all though.
Right. That's my point.
But Smitty, let's talk about the brass tacks of it.
Let's get to it.
Because they were like, Coach, we're getting killed by these weirdos in our DM, dick pics, just weirdo fucks.
You told them that was gonna happen. Though. That's the
problem. I was like, Davey, you told them up front before you posted it. I said, I told them, homie.
Up front, you told them.
I told them, bro. I said, listen, broad. I said, if I post you, you're gonna have every weirdo. Joe Accord. You're gonna have motherfuckers. You're gonna have some weirdo. D Jones, like Jay Earn. You're gonna have these weird Mike Bundy. You're gonna have these weird motherfuckers in there. Gibby,
right.
Steve Smith. Like, you're gonna have some weirdo fucking creeps in your shit.
Yeah.
I said, so please understand that. The one broad, Smitty, she's single, I want the followers. So see, now I'm almost don't feel bad. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, hold up. You want the followers. Now
you getting mad a little bit now.
But now you got 500 requests.
Right.
Well, I helped you. I helped you. I mean, you ain't got no ass or nothing.
Right.
It wasn't even like that. It wasn't like woo woo was popping. Like, it was just just regular, a little cool white girl.
But people still appreciate it because it was 2-on-1 from the video standpoint, and then even though it's not a lot there, it was
just
it was exposed.
The look, yeah.
Right.
And that cool little older broad face.
I mean, you can definitely do what you gotta do with them and get the job done and be cool with it. If you had to get the job, I'm just saying, my shit don't like pop. Like, it's not. I'm not excited. But as long as you do a little bit though.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. It was cool shit just because there was cool people.
Yeah, the vibe, the internet.
Yeah, the vibe. You know how that goes. Sometimes you just want cool people. You don't want drama. And
as a man, as you get older, that sometimes can outweigh that. Yeah.
It actually trumps.
Yeah.
Like get a bad bitch, she's full of drama. Nah,
I know baddies will get on my nerves. So look,
I kicked that bitch off the boat. Yeah. So these two are cool, man. So listen, they got bombarded and my boy, you should see the fucking thing. But listen, man, it is what it is. They got kids and shit. That's the only reason I took it down. But it is what it is, man. That shit was going, and I was like, I told y'all. And then see, that's why females be hating on me, homie.
Why?
I tell them, I say, I can't go out with you. I'll cook for you.
Yeah.
The bitch said last night, I get it now.
I understand it now.
Homie, I'm fucked up, and there's people coming by, Coach JB's a man, video, and the girls were like, please don't video him. He's asleep right now.
I can't believe that's my biggest brass tack. You threw up like a little boy?
Yeah, homie. I'm telling you, it wasn't alcohol throw up though. You know how you head spinning?
Yeah.
Homie, it wasn't even. I wasn't loaded. It was
what came out. Was it Mexican food? Was it white stuff?
I cooked on the boat. We were chilling out, anchored out earlier all day. We were out there for 10 hours. I made some shish kebabs of chicken, fire with the bell pepper and I made some links.
Oh, no, you didn't. Hot links.
Yep, and maybe something there because my boy told me yesterday. He's like, man, he was throwing up from his ass. yesterday. Yeah, so he was throwing up all runs. He was shitting runs yesterday all day. He said it could have been something in the food, dog, or something. Like, I asked the two brothers, and they're like, "No, we're fine." So I don't know, Smitty. I don't know.
They white, so like they're like immune to like.
And they girls, they don't poop.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, we learned they call it poop. They call it poop. We learned on the boat. They call it pooping, not shitting. And they said they poop maybe once a month. If so, that's what they want guys to think.
If so,
they want
some months they don't do it at all.
Yeah, they want boys to think. They want men to think, oh, the girls don't shit. Like they're just totally like they don't fart.
That's alarming though.
Shit.
Like, if I'm messing with a shorty and she's saying like I don't poop, that's an issue actually, because that means it's just stored inside of you.
So girls really be on that shit.
Lord,
so bears don't poop.
You might need to go to the hospital, Paris, and get that pumped out.
They just do not. They want, like, we really supposed to think like, damn, girls don't shit. They don't fart.
Nothing nasty. No dirty feet. Nothing. They just clean all day, smell good all day.
Yeah, come on, homie.
Like, don't stink in the morning. Nothing.
And the bitch farted, so I know you fart.
But that's a different fart. That's not that fart.
No, it was both same time.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
BOF. Oh,
if it stank.
Did you stop though?
No. Smitty, we got a lot going on, man, on this Merciless Monday. Let's get to the quote of the day, brought to you by Underdog. Damn, almost hit the other day, that whole thing. God, that parlay almost hit. Quote of the day, Smitty. Rumors are started by haters, carried by fools, and delivered by idiots.
You got straight to it with that one. Like that wasn't no warm up or nothing. You just said it. I like it, I think, but it was so fast I can't really.
Yeah, fuck. They gotta believe it, and they gotta listen and believe it.
Rumors are started by the haters. They're carried on by the fools, but then they're believed by the idiots. Okay, I like that a lot. Now that I really embraced it,
they're delivered by idiots too. I think I said delivered. They're delivered by idiots too. I've used both quotes, but they're delivered by idiots. They're believed by fucking retards.
So the haters started. The fools, the slow people, just spread it like, "Oh, you hear about JB? He a little boy," and then the idiots believe it. Okay, that's deep, actually.
Retards. Contrary to belief, Smitty, powered by Underdog. Use our promo code Coach JB. Get $50 on a $5 bet today. As the finals are here, Michigan, UConn tonight. We'll drive into that in a few minutes. Smitty, people who purposely try to trigger you are jealous.
Come back.
Contrary to belief.
Yeah. People who purposefully try to trigger you are jealous. That means like they're trying to get you out of your zone, out of your way, because like you popping too much. Like the kids will say, you got too much motion. And they don't like that, JB. So the haters gotta do something to like throw you off your game a little bit. But you gotta see that and not allow that. I like that a lot, homie. Not top 10, not top 20, but like just a good thing for us all to learn. For all the new members in here, man, hit that like button right now, man, on your way in. We got a ton of new members out here, which is amazing. We do a quote of the day every single day. Contrary to belief, every single day. Sometimes the two is kind of interchangeable, but either way, you can get some free game. So,
poll question, Smitty. Let's dive right into it. How big of a deal is it that Lamar Jackson showed up to voluntary workouts? Go.
It's a huge deal. Not because he needs it. It's a huge deal because it's like it's an extra step in his preparation that he has not done in the last few years. So it just tells me that he's looking at it like, you know what, man, I need to be around my guys just a little bit more. I need to be around the young guys a little bit more. I just need to, even if I'm not doing a ton of physical stuff there, just you seeing my face, you know what I'm saying, can add just a little bit. You know, it might be something real small, but just like a little nuance to it. And for him as the leader, he can see who's in there working, how they looking, who's improving, who's already in shape this early in the year, and just kind of show your face. And bigger than that, we got to remember, it's a new head coach, homie. So the head coach don't know. So it's almost like you starting over. It's different when you get Harbaugh. You know the system, everything's the same, whatever. He got a new head guy. They need to get eye to eye. In order for this thing to work immediately, they need to be eye to eye, and he needs to understand that, hey, my leaders are all the way in. They're all in. They're bought in. And so, yeah, I think it's a huge deal. And again, you got to go out there and win, but this is the right step for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. I'm excited.
So he finally did it. He finally showed up now, all of a sudden. He going to win now? I don't think it matters, Smitty. I just think it's fugazi. I think it's all blown out of proportion because he hasn't showed up last 2 years under Harbaugh. So he's showing up now. People are already on social media. I don't think Lamar is taking a shot at Harbaugh because he showed up today. But he has an entire new staff that he has to deal with. He has to learn the system as well. Plus, it's when you start over fresh, it is what it is, as you alluded to. You got to start over fresh, and the leader should be there. If he didn't show up, I would feel a certain type of way. But he did. And so hopefully it's a new start for all parties involved. Derrick Henry showed up. Lamar showed up. They're ready to go. Zay Flowers wants big dollars like Seattle's wideout. That's laughable.
I'm not going to lie to you.
He not top 5 wideout pay. And so
again, it's about just next man up is all I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm just saying Zay is a baller for that team.
They're cool.
Number one for that team. You can move him around. Like I like Zay a lot because you can do a lot with him, though. Honestly.
Yeah, Nicole Puka will be the next man up once he gets out.
Hopefully he in rehab. I don't know.
Once he gets out of the house. But it is what it is, Cindy. I mean, who cares? But let's dive into brass tacks. Let's get cracking on this whole thing. Gino Auriemma, Don Staley. Go ahead and introduce that part of it. I was on the yacht. I didn't see it all until the end. I've seen it now a million times, but dive into it.
Yeah, Gino Auriemma and Don Staley got into it at the conclusion of the South Carolina's Final Four win over UConn. Gino said this earlier in the game. There were 6 fouls called that quarter, all of them against us, and they've been beating the stuff out of us. Out of our guys down there the entire game. This is ridiculous. Their coach rants and raves on the sideline and calls the referees some names you don't want to hear. And obviously at the end of the game, you know, they had this back and forth. I think Gino post-game said that his issue was that, I guess, before the game for Final Four, coach was supposed to meet at half court and like shake hands. I guess he had to wait like 3 minutes, and I don't know if she didn't arrive. But then I saw a clip later on that showed like both their coaches' staffs before the game all going down the line, shaking the hand. So listen, I'm not a head coach at the college level, so I got to lean into what Gino says the tradition is. He's been in the Final Four a lot, so maybe there was some issue there. But my overall take here, it just felt like you took away the moment from South Carolina because of your own internal whatever little issues that you had here. So like, and you guys know I love Gino. Last week I called Gino the GOAT, like any sport. So this ain't no like picking side. I love both, honestly. I think they're both the best coaches in the game right now. But I just think in this moment, man, you've been there so many times. You know, you're a vet in this game. If you have an issue with her, I'm not saying like talk to her for sure. I just think this moment. I think moments and timing matters. Like they just won and they're going to the national title game, and we're talking about this more than we're talking about the fact that you know they're in the natty. I just think that the timing was the issue, and it comes off like he'll being a sore loser. Because my question for everybody was this: like when it happened, if UConn was up at this point and the game was over, it was like 88-60, but UConn about to win. I'm just curious, does Gino bring this up right now in this exact moment? Maybe he does. I don't know. It's a what if game, so we don't know. It comes off like being a sore loser though. So
yeah, surprised that I saw Gino do that myself personally. I'm not a Don Staley fan at all. She thought boys should play women in basketball. She said she was cool for it. So I'm not a fan. But I'm not going to go belittle her because at the same time, if you bark, I bite, and then you cry, woof. I've had that happen to me. So, nah, don't start, none will be none. He started it based on whatever the case is, and maybe he was right at the beginning. I don't know. We weren't there. So I'm not gonna accuse anyone. But right here, basically, after you lose, after you're undefeated all year long,
right,
to me seems like he was in shock.
Yeah,
that we really lost.
Yeah,
and this motherfucker and he has he's sour grapes on me, and it was a bad look. I think he's apologizing and all that shit, but I don't think it matters. I mean, so he's solidified as the GOAT. Don Staley's trying to catch him. This was a bad look for all parties involved when you look at it, because at the end of the day, this was 2 storied franchises, organizations, schools, and now you get beat. Shay, did you say that last year, though, when Gino belted ass Don? See, that's what y'all got to stop with, though. The fake shit got to stop. Because I didn't hear Shay or anyone else talk about that shit when Gino belt the ass Don.
Was she saying that because, correct me if I'm wrong, but did Don handle it with class, or did she go to him after the game and like make it about something else? I think that's why she's saying that. Like,
what I'm saying is last year, though, no one brought up Gino, homie. Nobody brought up Gino winning and beating her. Remember, we were talking about.
Everybody talked about it. It was like, oh my God, he got another natty, and this, like, what are you talking about?
Let me dive into it. We talked about it after he won. Did we not? We talked about it after Gino won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's talk about it going into it. You and I discussed this particularly. You said, "Now this is Don Staley's era. The old guys are out of it." And then that was before the season. And then Gino comes and goes and runs the table and wins it again, beating UCLA in the Final Four, beats South Carolina. And we're like, damn, Gino figured it out in this era. But the year before, we talked about Gino being out and doesn't know how to handle the NIL and the portal, and it might have passed him by.
Right.
Motherfucker come back last year, wins it again. And we're like, oh, shit. Now he's undefeated all year long.
Yeah.
I ain't heard shit about nothing about Gino. No praise at all, though. That's the thing about it. But then this happens, and now all eyes on him as the bad guy. Listen, it was a bad look for him. I'm not defending him at all. It was a bad look. You shouldn't have did it. Sour grapes all day long. But keep it funky. Let's keep the same energy. Last year, we didn't hear anything about praising the man. But today, we're bashing the man when he lost to the girl that he beat last year.
I just a year removed. Part last year,
just a year removed. I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I understand you saying. I just disagree. Again, I know social media is a weird place, and our algorithms look totally different. I know, have an idea what your algorithm sees. I know you have an idea what my algorithm sees. I just remember last year I was seeing all types of posts and oh my God, UConn's in the Final Four. Oh my God, this, that, and the third. I was seeing a ton of UConn stuff on my timeline last year. So maybe you just wasn't privy to that. But yeah, I just think it's just a different scenario. Last year there was no drama. It was just greatness. So it's just greatness a lot of times isn't as sexy as drama, as crazy as that sound. But like here in America, we make drama and issues. Those are the storylines that blow up in your face and that stick around. But the positive stuff don't sit.
Controversy sells. You know that.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
But to your point, though, your bigger point, I will say this though. Like, let's not let this one moment define Gino, though. Like I said, like he has a whole history of just being great, no issues really like this at all, speaking up for women's rights, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, don't let this one bad look, which is, again, it is a bad look, but that shouldn't define, because I've never heard no player come out like who played for him and say anything negative. Like, it's nothing but praise and love, and I'm talking about black players, white players. So let's not let this be like, oh, this is exactly who he is. Nah, he had a bad moment, and we've all as humans have had bad moments. And I know if my worst moment or whatever was just out there for everybody to see, y'all would look at me different. Probably the same thing with JB and the rest of everybody in the chat. So that's something.
Did that outburst though? This whole drama. At the end of the day, brass tacks. You know how sports are, homie. They're very psyche involved. They're very psyche oriented. They're very superstitious. I used to wear the same shirt. We've all had our superstition when we play sports.
Mm-hmm.
When I coached, I did certain things, right? Did this right here cost her the natty though?
Nah.
Did it carry over to a belt to ass? Because listen, I called UCLA winning. My boy Dave Bone, he's a huge women's basketball coach. Yeah. He was a fan, and he's like, South Carolina about to whip that ass. I said, hell no, really? Because like, oh really? He's like, if UCLA turns it over like they did against Texas, we'll do. I go, yeah, but they still won by 12 and they turned it over 20 times. I said, UCLA is loaded, homie. They're the best center in basketball. I said they loaded, homie. I said, I'm UCLA belt to ass. Fuck that. So we were laughing the whole time, texting, watching the game, because I actually watched it a little bit while I was doing some shit around the house. And because I'm a huge UCLA homer, so I'm watching UCLA, and I'm like, and I saw they were up 20 and fell asleep, woke back up 30. I'm like, God damn. I got Dave missed a bunch of texts like, oh, this motherfucker's blowout. Yeah. I was like, I told you, homie, UCLA get their first one. Welcome back to Wooden's house. UCLA women finally getting one on the board to match the women's or the men's 11 or 12 or whatever they got. So shout out to them. But could it have carried over? I'm with you. I don't think so. But it could have put more eyes on them than they needed to go into the natty just one day.
I just think UCLA is like that this year. Like, I mean, you got to remember, they're 37-1. The one loss they had was against Texas, who they avenged and beat them to get to this point. So, like, as much as we praise UConn for being undefeated, I mean, UCLA had one loss. So, like, I think overall, I think those were I think those were the two best teams, honestly. Like, I know UConn had a really bad moment right here and lost, but if UConn South Carolina played 10 times, I think UConn wins, 6-7 of those at least. So I just think they went to a team that was bigger, better, and just overall just hungrier because they've never had one. And Shaun, I can't remember their head coach's name right now on top of the head. I think it starts with a C, but she's been there for like 12, 13 years, something like that.
Case.
Yeah. And 12, 13 years, and then finally got it. So I just think, I don't know, it's hard sometimes when a team has already been there, done it, smelt the roses, to have the exact same motivation as somebody who's never been there. Like, she got a lot of seniors on that team who done been through ups and downs. So it just felt like it was just UCLA's moment. You know what I mean? So
she and then she said she took a shot at Gino in the post-conference interview. I think she said, well, we lost to a good human. That was interesting.
Yeah, I listened to that, but like, I don't know. I follow college, women's sports a little bit. Like, anytime she loses, though, she always like praises the other coach, though. So I don't know. I know because of the timing, everything that happens, everybody gonna be like, oh, this is a shot at Gino. Oh, this is a shot. Every time if you go down the history, when she loses and they ask her, like, she praises the other coach all the time. That's just who Don is. So I don't know.
Meanwhile, she's in a Balenciaga fucking shirt, not even a South Carolina shirt. Shit's crazy.
Clean. Listen, y'all say what y'all want. At the end of the day, Don is one of the best coaches in the game right now. Like her, love her, hate her, don't like her politics, don't like her as a person, don't like her swag. Again, I said it last week, sports is a meritocracy. What have you done for me? How great are you? How much do you win? That's what it is. And she is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best coaches in the game. She took over. When she took that program over, they were mid at best, and she turned them into a juggernaut. So, like, all that other stuff, that's whatever. She's one of the best coaches. Point blank.
Trust me, I'm with you. I'm with you. But ain't that the fucking thing that had the child trafficking shit crack off a couple years ago? Balenciaga? Didn't one of those Kardashians take all that heat for it or something? I don't know. I'm really asking. I don't really know.
I'm wearing Nike right now, and there's stories about Nike and what they're doing. I mean, listen. I mean, if that's the road you want to go down, JB, we're gonna be out here butt naked like Adam and Eve. So you don't wear it. To me, I don't know why. Why wasn't she wearing South Carolina? I'm confused. I didn't know. Is she self-promoting herself now? How self-promoting? Because I'm wearing Balenciaga. To me, I look at it the same way. How back in the days, and you talk about this, back in the days in the NBA, all the head coaches was suited and booted, clean, the way they wanted it to be. Right. They didn't have Lakers stuff on necessarily. They didn't have this on. It was just suited and booted. So like, that just,
you know what they had though? They had their
little pen,
or they had their whatever because they wore suits as professional. Yeah. I'm just saying, we got people on ESPN now wearing suits with tennis shoes. I get the game change, right? I'm just trying to figure out why isn't your school is all I'm saying. I don't really give a fuck what she wears. I'm just saying I thought it was more about self when she wears something that's not South Carolina. That's all I'm saying. So I don't make no sense. I don't get how that's not making sense to a lot of you fucking retards in the chat.
I get it. I feel like we just kind of
I'm wearing South Carolina, Smitty, as the head coach in the national title games. Let's stop with the bullshit, homie. Like, you motherfuckers really defend bullshit. Like,
it ain't that. It just feels like he's like trying to find something to be mad at her about.
I ain't finding shit. She got her ass whooped. I don't need to find nothing. She got belt to ass by fucking UCLA. I don't really need it. I'm happy as fuck. UCLA got the first title. I could give a fuck less about women's sports. I mean, let's be honest. But I'm going to be honest. I'm not wearing my colors as a head coach, and y'all defending that shit? That's cool. Up. Yeah. That's how fucking weird you motherfuckers become, homie. It's fucking crazy. You guys are all about, it's the culture. Y'all hating on the culture. Nah, she's a head fucking coach of a bunch of women, homie. Like, where's the South Carolina gear? Like, your motherfuckers defend anything, homie. If she was a white bitch, guarantee you'd be coming at her right now. Stop the capping, homie.
Right hand to
Keep
God.
it.
Now, this is where we differ.
Bullshit.
Right hand on the Bible is God is my witness.
Smitty,
God is, I know God is in this room right now.
Smitty, don't do that, homie. Don't do that, Smitty.
Lord God.
Don't do that,
Please
Smitty.
tell your son, Jason Brown, that I would have not made one. I wouldn't have even noticed or made a peek about a woman, about Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey goes out here fresh to death with the white on suit, and I think she be clean. We ain't never said nothing about no Kim Mulkey from LSU ever in our life, homie.
She wears
never
her
in our
colors.
life.
She wears her colors.
All right,
She's not wearing Balenciaga, homie. Stop.
all right, homie. Stop.
Come on
homie.
now, homie.
Kim Mulkey do not wear her colors every single game. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
She don't wear purple and white.
You don't watch the games. She do not wear her colors every single game.
Smitty?
I'm just telling you, she wear whatever she want to wear. She's wearing whatever. She be clean. You just told me you don't watch the sports, so let me educate. Let your young brother educate you, homie. There's a lot of coaches who don't go out there just wearing South Carolina or their team stuff. They dress. That's what they do. Like, what are we talking about, homie?
They're not wearing a hooded sweater with a company name over the front, homie.
Lord
Stop.
All right, homie.
Pro Black Freddie Mac. Break it down, Pro Black Freddie Mac. Let's hear you talk about it.
You think her players really care about that? Everybody and their mama knows she's South Carolina head coach.
No. Since I'm real and right, I defend both sides. I want to hear Pro Black Freddie Mac defend a white coach that beat the shit out of Don Staley. Go.
Defend from what, though?
Pro Black Freddie Mac's supposed to be a real one, homie. Defend the white lady who just beat the shit out of Don Staley wearing a Balenciaga shirt, homie.
Words matter. Defend her from what? Nobody's going at her.
No. It ain't. No, that's not my point. My macro point, homie. Every day he defends only what? Pro Black Freddie Mac, homie. Keep it real. We're out here discussing both sides of real life, homie, every day on the show.
I ain't bring a race this time.
No, it ain't about race. Some of you fake motherfuckers in the chat can only see one thing one way, homie. Y'all motherfuckers is fake as fucking $3 bill. Stop that shit. You fucking fake fucks. Anyway, man, I don't really care. Shout out to both of them making the finals. UCLA gets their first one. That's to be discussed today, but we're not. We're discussing fucking Balenciaga. So anyway, it's on me. Lakers, Smitty, next move. That's the next discussion because they might be cooked.
Man. Lakers have major injuries, major issues. Luka Doncic is out indefinitely due to a left hamstring injury. He will miss the remainder of the regular season, and status is uncertain beyond that. After consultation with Lakers doctors and his own medical team, Luka will seek specialized medical treatment in Europe on his grade 2 left hamstring in an attempt to expedite his return to play. Also, Los Angeles Lakers guard Austin Reeves has been diagnosed with a grade 2 left oblique muscle injury and is out for the remainder of the regular season. Reeves is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks with a grade 2 oblique injury. Sources tell ESPN. Obviously, this is devastating, for the Lakers. These are 2 leading scorers. I would say they're 2 best players on the team right now. And, they're the 3rd seed. Everything, they've been rolling, looking like almost a championship level team potentially. And then you lose your 2 best players right as you're going into the playoffs. JB, man, I guess how devastating is this to the Lakers? Can LeBron and the team kind of sustain this? I feel like the timing just depends. Like, there's a chance that Luka and Austin could maybe come back like right into the first round, maybe. But then your question is like how healthy they are. It's a lot of questions,
I don't think first round's even doable. I think they're both fucked. When's playoffs start?
That's why I'm about to look up the exact date.
Shit, no way. Grade 2 hammy, homie. Mike Evans misses 8 weeks a season on that shit.
April 18th is the first day of the playoffs, so that's what 12 days.
That's fucking next week.
About 2 weeks. So like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So 11th. This weekend's the 11th, so it's the weekend after.
It went. The injury they got injured when officially it was a couple days ago. So yeah,
they're both fucked.
Ugly.
They're both fucked. They're both fucked.
And I watched the end of the Lakers game. Was it last night? I mean, LeBron hooped. But it wouldn't. He ain't got nobody else who can
there's no impact. There's no impact in his hooping though. That's the crazy part. Now at 41 years old, as much as he does, as much as he did last night and how good he looked, he's got his son out there, homie. It's a cool story to watch and shit. See the son and the father out there playing together. LeBron coaching his son up, telling him to bounce past motherfucker instead of throwing it up, getting it stolen away. And I love that part of it because it would be great to have a father-son. Every father wanted to play with his son professionally. Yeah, but he's horrible. Like, he's really out there, homie, in a pro game. And as you get ready for the fucking playoffs, and they're the 3 seed. What are they now? Are they still?
No, they 3 seed. They're 50 and 28. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know we kind of be talking trash all year. Lakers are legit, bro. Like,
homie. I just don't see how that's sustainable though. Like, is he gonna be the guy playing right now?
Who?
Like, Bronny's gonna really take a lot of minutes going forward?
Bro, Bronny played 9 minutes.
Well, I'm saying though, they was in the game. I was watching the game as that game came on after the women's game. It was on the TV in the lounge. I was cleaning up, and he's in there. But the game was a 3-point game. Then it was a 5-point game. It was a 7-point game, and I think they had mentioned they had played for only like 39 seconds at one time. Then LeBron went out. Bronny stayed in. Then they came back in. Bronny went out. Then Bronny came back in, and I'm like, the game's still in reach. I don't understand. Were they conceding that the game was over? Or does Bronny play like that? He did nothing. He had a 3 on the baseline, I think, his fucking first 3 years. But I mean, he is horrible.
He had 5 points. He only shot 3 times. He was 2 for 3, 5 points. I mean, you play 9 minutes. You got 5 points.
He's really in the rotation. You know more than me. I don't watch Lakers. He's really in rotation now?
Typically, he's not heavy in it like that. But again, you got 2 major injuries, so I think he's going to play a few more minutes than he normally would because you lost 2 players who had a lot of minutes. So you gotta spread that out because like that impacts so much. So now you got Luke Kennard and some of these guys who don't typically maybe play the 40-some minutes. They might play 30 minutes. Now they got to play 40 minutes. Now everybody's stuff is going up, so you kind of got to like manage that out to make sure everybody you ain't getting like burnt out. So again, he played 9 minutes. I don't want to overdo it a little bit, but I just don't think that they got enough. I mean, even last night, Rui had a pretty good game, 21 points, 9 for 13. Jake LaRavia got 14. Luke Kennard had 15. Like, guys were scoring. LeBron had 30, but it just still wasn't enough. And then we know about their defense. See, the problem is Lakers defense ain't really been that great all season, but their offense is so explosive with Reeves and Luka, and they still got LeBron as a number 3 to where their offense will like almost overshadow the lack of defense. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think
can they sign anybody? Can they do anything? Can they do anything this late or like? Oh no, as far as getting a player, because I'm saying they got to go grab somebody, homie. Like a late addition to something.
Marcus Smart was out last night too. I don't know what his situation is. Just another guy who can make it 3-and-D guy, make some open threes, still play some decent defense, be a leader. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough, man, especially in the West because they're number 3 seed. So that means what? They're playing the 6th seed. Who's the 6th seed right now? Is it the Rockets still?
Oh no,
I don't even know. Let me see. No, Rockets the 5th seed. So the 6th seed is Timberwolves, who knocked us out last year with Anthony Edwards, and that's fully loaded last year. So it's a tough one, man.
I don't think they get out of the first round now.
That sucks, though, man.
I thought they would. I thought they were for sure at least a second-round team, and maybe make a run. Who knows? Maybe get by a Denver or something this time. But now,
to me, this was like, this feels like it would have been the last even opportunity for LeBron to make it back, to the finals. Because again, it's just a perfect situation. He's the number 3 guy on this team. Let's not get it twisted. Now, any given night, he can become the number 1 guy. But that's the beauty of it. That's what makes them so dangerous. Because like you got 3 dudes who at any moment can drop 30, drop 40, and can take over a game. And then you got a decent role player. So that's what made them dangerous. But if Reeves and Luka gonna both be out going into the first round, man, that's gonna be tough. Like LeBron gonna have to put on a Herculean effort in like one of those first couple games to steal one, to just prolong the series, just to give Luka and them just a chance to try to get in there. I don't listen. I feel like one of them gonna try to play in the playoff, just off the strength, because like there's no way they both gonna just set out the whole first round. I don't see that. They're gonna at least try.
Yeah. So. Cooper Flagg been on a tear, Smitty, as a young rookie. Rookie of the year, it should be. I don't know who they're going to give it to, but he's balling. Had 51, and then I didn't know that they were celebrating. I thought they had won the game, and then they fucking lost the game, and they were celebrating in the locker room after his 51, like they had won the title. They lost this game. I didn't know. This is it though. This is what the new athlete is. Clicks, like, social media, whatever it is. More, I guess they're a team that has basically conceded and said we know we're not playoff team. Which is
their season's over. They only won 20-something games, and like
it's hard to swallow for me. That's all I'm saying. It's hard.
I get it. It's a weird look to an extent, but again, Jason Kidd's a real one. I mean, you played against him in high school. I think Kidd is probably just talking to the team. This is what it is. This is kind of a rebuild situation. You got to think they lost AD this year. Kyrie's on the team, but he ain't played all year because he was hurt. They traded away Luka to get Cooper. So like it is sometimes you gotta just be real. Like, this ain't college, this ain't high school. These are grown men. They don't have enough. They don't have it this year. So I think they're just trying to take their wins, quote unquote, when they can get them. And as a rookie to drop 50 plus points is pretty dang impressive. So yeah. But Knipple might, I don't know. He might have something to say about the rookie of the year. I ain't gonna lie to you. He been hooping for the Hornets. The Hornets are a legit threat in the East, and Cock and Nipple is a big reason why. I'm gonna be real with you about that. So yeah, another conversation.
Kobe would never. That's all I say. Jordan would never. I don't think Bird and all those guys, Magic, and it just changes. It's different. That's all. You can call me the old man on the porch all you want.
No, I get it. I feel you on this one. I feel you.
There's no way that we would have walked in the locker room after getting belt to ass and this motherfucker, we score. That's like Smitty equivalent to me throwing 4 touchdowns and we lost. Like, I wasn't going in there celebrating. We lost. Like, and I don't think teammates would like to see one guy be celebrated because I threw 4 touchdowns or because you had 3 touchdowns catching and we lost and you're in there talking shit like you're the shit, but we got belts to ass. It's just different generation. That's all.
Generation, and I also just think the sport different too. Like, football is such a grimy sport that like I just went through hell and back for 4 quarters and we just lost. My body hurt. We've been hitting it's just a different game. Basketball is a little bit more like we just hooping. Like we, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's different energy. I feel like so. I don't know.
This is what's happened to men.
My goodness, not everything has to be a competition, JB. Let them celebrate and be happy. WTF is wrong with people today.
I know what's wrong. You're gay. You're feminine and you're gay. You like women and men's sports. That's what you are, Newman. You're fucking soft. That's why our boys are soft as pussy, because of you.
That's too, Shaq. Keep the count going.
This motherfucker, Smitty, this motherfucker really, this is the mindset, real shit. This is the mindset of humans now in society. We accept mediocrity as our new excellence. These are professionals, homie. This ain't fucking AAU basketball. These motherfuckers making millions of dollars to compete and be the best against the best. What the fuck have we done? I'm not questioning your ass for asking me what is wrong with people. I'm going to question your soft motherfucking ass. What's wrong with you, homie? Do you really realize what the fuck this is? This ain't flag football, homie. This is fucking pro basketball. This is pro sports. They're not supposed to fucking compete. Fuck, you soft pussy. Shut up. God damn, I'm so tired of you soft motherfuckers, homie. Holy shit, don't compete. Let them just win, JB. Let them also get $200 million to go load manage, right? Fucking weirdo fucks.
Before we move on to our WNBA, which I know it's going to be hilarious, because I trust our producer. JB, I've done it before a couple times. It'd be certain moments during the show where I just feel like I got shit.
What?
Are you happy?
Am I? Like in life?
And like take the time for you guys, like really reflect real quick. Like, are you, with everything going on in your life, everything you've been through, where you at, where God has brought you to, ups and downs, everything, are you happy?
Never happy. Because what happens is when you become happy, you settle. And then you stop. And then you're no longer hungry. The fire still burns in me at 50 years old like I was 30. Like, I'm not set. I'm not ready. Now I gotta like support you and Bailey and shit too now in Paris. So now it's even stronger. Like, I gotta get going fat more.
So is it impossible to be ambitious and still be like happy with your life at the same time? Like, to me, like, I can be happy with what I have and how my life is doing, but still want to strive for more. You're saying, no, I have to be angry every single day and every single moment of my life in order to achieve the next step. Is that what you're
kind of good kind of take on it? Like, good valuation Oh, it's an evaluation of what I said. You evaluated what I said, and then you announce that out to the public on a big show now. Yeah, I'm not mad though. I'm good to people in public. I'm always nice, good AEs. Like I don't have no like major issue. Why would you ask that? I'm curious.
Just an evaluation of just multiple shows, especially the last couple weeks, have been very alarming. I've noticed just certain topics you get or certain comments in the chat.
Yeah, if I drank, I don't know.
Well, yeah, you had a last week. You had an insane show. I don't know if it was last Tuesday. I don't know. You slept for 12 hours. You woke up and was on 12.
Why?
You was just super loud, cussing, yelling, saying all types of like words that we usually don't say on this show, on this platform. So I was just thinking, I'm like, this is my homie. Let me check in on my homie. Like during the pandemic, one of my homies started this little brand called Check In. It was just literally about checking in. It was mostly about working out, checking in, make sure you working out, you staying in shape. But check-in's bigger than that. It's like make sure your homie's good. So I'd have to make sure, like, are you happy, homie? Because you be getting real mad over real little small stuff. And I'm just, But no, Ruben said normal. That's normal, JB. See, the difference between me and you, Ruben, is you accept it and just allow him to walk around being upset, mad, depressed. I'm the homie. I'm gonna make sure that like, how can we improve this? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. DMV Lemon said, JB, do you want any more advertising deals for the show?
I don't know what that means. Like, is he referring to your question?
I don't know. Maybe he was like, is he like offering like a deal?
No, I think he's like saying I'm blowing all those deals.
Oh, I thought he was like offering it, like he had the plug or something.
Yeah, I mean nowadays that we've grown up, like checking in, most people think it's gay.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
So I shouldn't check in on my homie chat?
No, I'm not saying. I didn't say. I said most people.
What do you think about it?
What do you guys call it? Sus?
Okay. So it's kind of like on the fringe. It's kind of like it's kind of like on the edge of like almost being there.
What does sus mean again?
Sus means like you question it a little bit, like you ain't really, you're not sure, but you're like, it's a little interesting.
I mean, I'll always look and say something. You all right, man? But
I'm gonna check on you. I just want to make sure it's
gonna be like an alpha way though, like. Motherfucker, wake up. Like, if I was like Smitty, I mean, like Ruben looks like he's dying every day, right?
Yeah.
And he has the walk that you do and all that shit.
Yeah.
But like, bitch, you all right? Let's go. Like, that's kind of checking in.
Right.
It's a manly way to do it.
Men always got to make everything like seem whole, like gangsters or like that.
Yeah. So the way you just asked is like,
I guess I'm so comfortable in who I am as a man that my brain didn't even go that way. I'm just reevaluating the show and just noticing that my co-host gets extremely triggered with certain topics to where your voice elevates at a high level and the words that spews out are not a real representation as the man that you are. So I just want to lean back and to see how you're doing, but I guess we'll figure it out. We won't figure it out today, but I know what we can figure out is this. We got some WPS brought to you by Wonder Bread. Let's go ahead and check this out, man, and just let's see what we got. I've never seen it.
Why Wonder Bread? Okay.
Come back. You stupid son of a bitch. Motherfucker. God, I'll fucking kill you. Woo! I swear to God. Give me that fucking net. That some bitch about got our fish. I know, I told you.
That what?
Take it. Hey, get off the fucking boat.
That's low kick.
Get that motherfucker out, Wendell. You take care of this, I got this. Watch out. Move, I got this. I don't care. Blast him on the fucking head.
Blast him on them.
That motherfucker mad, homie.
He saw you at the bird, homie.
I got beef with this guy. You better not touch that bird.
Oh, see, that's one thing I learned about you. You one of them like animal lover people, which is cool, but I've learned that.
You already killed the fish.
Leave the bird alone type stuff.
I'm not like pro, like motherfucker. Fish are here to feed us.
Yeah.
So we got to kill them. Number one, the birds though, that's their life. That's like us catching the fish for them.
Right. Like the bird's trying to survive. The bird's trying to survive.
You're not eating the bird.
Think about this, homie. Every day, I was on my patio the other day. I was looking. I saw a bird flying with like a piece of something like in their mouth. They were going to go fly to the highest light post just to sit down and chill and eat. An animal every single day has to go find food every single day. Like they wake up, that's their mission.
I'm in the ocean all the time, Smitty.
Yeah.
And the seals are out there looking for food. There's sharks, there's fish, and there's fish eating other fish, and there's swordfish that I love. I don't get swordfish. And then there's whales.
Yeah.
And there's a great white shark in the harbor at Newport, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw it. It's a baby. It's like not a baby, it's 8 feet.
But ain't it crazy though? Like, we so spoiled as humans. I mean, me and you can just go to Vons, go to the store, go grab whatever you want. We know it's gonna be there, come back, eat. These animals gotta wake. They gotta wake up every day. They got two things on their mind: survive, eat, and both of those connect. But like survive in the sense of like, don't let my predator get me. But then I gotta find something to eat every day, or I'm going to die.
That's what men do.
And they figure it out though. Every day they figure it out.
That's why men used to be the provider, the hunter, and feed the women at the house, and then used to be that way. Now women kind of run the household. I mean,
you know what's crazy though? When it comes to lions, the woman actually goes out and get the food. The king sit back and chill.
Well, because he already taught her. Here's the thing: the women now are running a lot of households, which has created a feminine man, and that's why we have higher estrogen, lower testosterone. There's low T levels at an all-time high for boys, little boys, and then they end up being grown men and still little boys.
I got my testosterone levels checked a couple months ago. They said it was extremely high. They said there was some like numbers they've never even seen. Like they were concerned on the opposite end, like it might be too high.
Yeah. I just think you're 30. Just say that to me at 50. We'll see what happens.
Why are you wishing death on my life?
I'm not. I'm just saying wait till 50. At 30, my shit was hot through the roof too. That's normal. So
you sound like Gino Ariama right now. Like you sound like you give me hating energy. Keith Smith said I was raised by just my mom. I turned out fine.
Your mom felt
JB's
you.
not saying that you can't. JB knows a lot of single mothers. He was a coach for years. He's not saying that you can't be a good kid and turn out well. He's just saying that like the father still matters and having a man in the house matters. And when you lack that, there are some like alarming traits and qualities that a lot of young people will have if they don't have that figure in front of them. That's all it is.
And Keith, you're lying to yourself. Your mom fucked you. You look like a horrible piece of fucking fat wobble shit. Your mom allowed you to do that. Your daddy would not have let you be this fat wobble body shitbird. Your mom let you do that. What does that mean, Shay Shay?
Hey, don't say her name like that.
What did I say? Like
you just say it like y'all just real close, like you got her number, like you DM her on Instagram or something. You said all right, Shay. Like you just said it so loose, like all right, Shay. Like y'all just go back.
Shay, cool people. LBC, homie.
LBC. How you know where she from? Oh. Anyway, man, let's move on.
That's Latrell's people.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thanks for the clarity. Let's move on.
You did know that.
I promise you I forgot. If I did, I forgot.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna do a commercial break after because we got a special guest here, Smitty, and I don't want to make her wait. A beautiful woman. Wait.
Who?
Huh?
We got a beautiful woman on the show. Who?
Most beautiful women I've heard. Like I got a lot of people. Huh?
Is she single?
Nah, unfortunately, no.
I'm about to. Dang. Okay. One day, JB, you'll find her one day.
I know. This was the one too. Anyway, let's keep moving on amicably, man. We got the great, extraordinarily gifted, journalistic, incredible.
Keep going.
She covered P. Diddy and the baby oil.
Yeah.
She covered R. Kelly.
Bill
She
Cosby.
covered the greatest. She covers everyone that's anyone. Guthrie getting snatched up at their house.
Mark Sanchez.
She covered that, the Stabgate. She's covered it all, man. Short, fat, skinny, tall. Lauren Conlin covers it all. Welcome into the show. LC, I saw you on TikTok. You were on a video somebody did of us. We have like these people that do like clips of us now all over the internet.
Yeah.
and they because we're so big now. Pause.
So big, yes.
Yeah, so huge now. And so they had you on a clip, and everyone was like, "Who's she? Who's she? Who's she?" With the heart thing and the eyes and all that. Yeah,
That's a good day for me. Wow, that's not
I just
every
saw that out
day.
there.
Thanks for
Yeah, so
telling me.
just
You
like-
are a fan favorite, Lauren, from your information that you spew out and give to us, but also people are a fan of your look. So like, just and listen, the ladies love you, girl. Some girl energy, they love you. So
I love Lucy and all the other girls that watch. It's great. I really do. But you guys, so I'm gonna jump off like 10:40-ish today, maybe 10:45.
Oh yeah, whenever you have to.
Well, I'm supposed to do an interview with Afro Man. I'm supposed to. Now I don't know like if he will. It's confirmed, but like I have a feeling maybe 11 a.m. is too early for him on a Monday, but he confirmed. So I don't know.
if you want to, just grab him and y'all can just do it here live. Means that people just sit back and be.
No,
Is he on the West Coast?
I would never interview Afro Man live either. I don't know why, but like something just tells me that it might need to be edited. I don't know.
I need to get
because I got high. Because I got high.
I
We need to get him on the show.
I'm excited because he did all this media after his trial, and I emailed the day of the verdict, and I did not hear back until like 2 days ago, which is fine. I think it'll be interesting now that the dust has settled to see what's going on with him. I mean, he's supposed to be speaking at like a Bitcoin concert and what do you call those things?
Event activation panel.
Like a conference.
Conference, okay.
Yeah, conference. So, he's doing well. I'm happy for him.
All right, let's dive into brass tacks. What is going on? I just got a list of things on my mind that I've seen you've been covering.
Oh, okay.
So,
sorry.
What?
What are you talking
No,
about?
I just got to think. I got a bunch of things on my mind that I've seen you kind of talking about.
Okay.
On social media and stuff, so I have to ask. So, the scientists that have just died and disappeared, what have you found out about all these mysterious and bizarre deaths of these top scientists lately? What's going on with that?
Yeah, that's a really interesting one. I'm very obsessed. So, just for people that don't know, there have been a handful of very bizarre disappearances or very odd deaths of those that are attached to classified government information as it pertains to aerospace research. I'll say UAPs, even though it's like, obviously I call them UFOs. The government calls them UAPs now, whatever. But I've been diving in to each case individually because, it's weird when you have all of these people disappearing or dying every couple of months. It's a pattern, right? It's not a coincidence, in my opinion. But I'd say the most recent one that everyone's talking about is the retired Air Force General Neil McChesney out of New Mexico. But what is kind of annoying about that one, or I shouldn't say annoying, but it's strange. They, meaning the government, New Mexico police, Bernalillo County, have really allowed us to think that this is some kind of conspiracy. But then the 911 call came out that his wife, Neil McChesney's wife, made when he disappeared. And when I say disappeared, I mean he walked out the door one day to go on a hike or something, I guess, but didn't bring his glasses, didn't bring his phone. One of his revolvers was missing in a backpack. And, nobody has seen from him or heard from him since. And this is February of 2026. Well, the 911 call, she says something like, well, he's been seeing a doctor about this brain fog he's having. His memory is going. And he's kind of said, like, he doesn't want to live like this. And he might not want to be found. And I think, that's what's going on here. He changed his clothes before he left. And I'm like, wait a second. We're just now hearing this. That makes a huge difference. Like if he didn't want to be found, right? And he like maybe ran away, possibly wanted to take his own life. I mean,
what guy is this one? You know his name?
Yeah, that's General Neil McChesney, the retired Air Force general.
I thought I saw that.
The weird part is someone underneath him, Monica Reza. This was June of 2025. She worked underneath him previously. She disappeared while hiking in Los Angeles or somewhere around Los Angeles in that area, like literally the summer before. her disappearance is so strange because she was reportedly with another hiker, and this hiker was in front of her, like 30 feet, like kind of was like, hey, what's up? And then all of a sudden turned around and Monica was gone. Skilled hiker, nothing. They found a hat, and her scent stopped at this hat, like vanished into thin air. So strange. Like that's weird. And then I've been also diving into another this is out of California. His name is Carl Grillmayer. He's was a Caltech astrophysicist who literally was working on finding water in other planets. And he was taken out by this guy with a rifle, like on his own property. The crazy part about that is that this guy was on his property 2 months before with a rifle. Carl Grillmayer called the cops and was like, some dude's on my property with a rifle. He gets arrested. It's an unregistered rifle. I guess you have to register it in California. It's a felony weapons charge this guy has. A judge releases him, ROR, on his own recognizance, and somehow the charges are dropped. This guy's just like on his way for no reason. And then 2 months later, he kills him.
Same guy did not go.
Who wanted this guy free? Well, it's not available to me, the judge's name or any of these prosecutors, which is even crazier. In Los Angeles, it's very hard to get paperwork. Sorry, if people don't care about this, I feel bad, but I am so invested in this. I am
good.
What is going on? I just think it is the strangest thing that and then even the Brown shooter, Claudio Neves or whatever, you know how he shot the MIT professor right after he shot those students? That was December of 2025. Well, the MIT professor that he shot, he worked in like astrophysics. He was like an astrophysicist. He was a physics professor. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's beyond. I just don't think it's a coincidence, but I'm not necessarily putting a tinfoil hat on, if that makes sense. But it's weird.
Don't dive too deep into it, LC. I ain't gonna lie to you because everybody who dive deep into it, they getting boom. So just be careful.
Here's what I think there's some conspiracy to it, and then I think there's some white people shit to it.
Yeah.
Because everyone that goes hiking is white. Number one, everyone that goes hiking is white. Number one. Number two, every time you go hiking, something bad happens when you hike. Like the mountain lion ate my friend. The bobcat took my friend down the hill. I got pushed off the bike. Like, it's always some crazy white people story on hiking expedition. We got to stop with the hiking.
Brothers do hike in LA, but it depends what level of hiking are we talking about? Are we talking about the real, like, legit? Or are we talking about just walking along? It's levels to hiking. That's
the white people one that they lose their life on a lot, just walking around the fucking thing.
So when I first came out here, I was a hiker a couple times. Like, I hiked the Hollywood sign.
Yeah. Oh, that's impressive, I feel like, right?
It's pretty cool. I gotta find an old picture that show me
I got a fucking cringe vibe. I got cringe vibe, Lord. I got cringe vibe.
No, have you seen the video where
you're telling me that?
It's like white people hiking for no reason, and then it's this guy like walking up a hill being like, hi. It's like I'm doing
white.
So I'm glad you said that, Lauren. Part of like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the rule or whatever, when you're hiking, you walk past somebody, you say hi, you speak. Like this is what you do. Real talk.
I don't know the rule. I've never been hiking. I hate hiking. I hate to see the female hiker and the female workout girl on Instagram. Hate to see it. That's just my two pet peeves. I hate those broads.
You don't like seeing women doing anything physical.
Nah, it's just clout. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, Lauren. Okay, Lauren. So we got into that. Now I gotta ask you about this whole Luigi thing. What's going on with this whole? Did he act alone? Did he not? I know you've done stories on this.
Luigi Mangione?
Yeah. What's going on with this cat?
She said, "Oh."
I mean, no, nothing. I would say is really going on with him, except they're preparing for his trial, which has now been moved back. It was supposed to start June 8th, his state trial. Now it's going to be September. His federal trial pushed back to October. So he'll pretty much be juggling concurrent trials, which is very weird. His team had argued double jeopardy, which it's not flying. I think the double jeopardy laws are kind of interesting in New York, and I don't quite understand them fully, I guess, but I'm kind of just like, don't do stuff like this, allegedly, and you won't find yourself in this situation. I don't know.
That's simple, huh? That's simple.
Yeah, and you know what? If you want some tea, some like crazy, like behind the scenes tea, this is also so crazy. So you know how Luigi has a lot of fangirls and a lot of supporters. Well, I would say 4 of them from when I had started seeing them at all of these hearings and everything. And by the way, you know, and like I had kind of explained this during Diddy, there's only a certain number of seats in a courtroom. There's like a certain amount of seats for press, a certain amount of seats for the public. And you really got to fight for these seats now. It's tough. And, you know, we got a job to do as the press. So we got to get these seats. We got to get up early. Well, about 4 of the fangirls have managed to get themselves press passes under Mamdani's administration. Now, when I went to get a press pass as an independent journalist, it was very difficult. I had to go back a few different times. I'm seeing these girls get press passes over doing a couple TikToks. And it's alarming. It is, because if you think about this, the way this trial could be reported on is in a very biased manner, which is not really what you're supposed to do as a journalist and a reporter. Like, you guys shouldn't hear my opinion. You know, you can ask me my opinion on a show like this, but if I'm telling you what happened in court, you don't want to hear my opinion. You just want to hear what happened, right?
You do it the right way, Laura. You keep doing it your way.
I don't know. So it's a little stressful because I'm like, you know what? That's fine. But if my seat gets taken by somebody who, you know, is just going to do a TikTok that's like Free Luigi or talk about jury nullification, I'm not going to be happy. So
let's dive into this. We got, before we get into some sports topics, before you get out of here, the Guthrie whole thing, the kidnapping, the whole thing. So
I don't even.
The daughter's back on. Have you seen the daughter?
Yeah, I did see that. I don't.
So we got a video. We got to show you. We're gonna show the video for everyone for context, real quick.
Today on this Monday morning, we are so glad you started your week with us, and it is good to be home.
Yes, it is good to have you back at home.
Well, here we go. Ready or not? Let's do the news.
Yes, so good to have you back. All right, there's a lot happening here on a Monday morning.
What's your for context, Lauren? Let the audience know what the context is here. This is the daughter
right here.
Yeah, that's Savannah Guthrie. She has not been on the Today Show since the end of January when her mom was kidnapped from her home in Arizona, and it has been wild. I mean, her own brother-in-law was blamed for it. You know, her sister as well. There have been crazy conspiracy theories. There are still true crime content creators parked out of her mother's house or outside of her mother's house trying to make content around this. I mean, it literally is crazy. And I feel terrible because the sheriff, there's been all these problems with the sheriff. I just feel like all this drama has sort of taken over. But truthfully, we should only be paying attention to the FBI and what they say and what they, you know, tell us about this case. Anything update wise, I would say Pima County Sheriff is, whatever. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I personally think that like the ransom notes that they had at the beginning, I don't think those are connected at all. I think those were just random people that were taking advantage of the situation. But I don't know. I really don't. I think she's deceased, you know?
I don't know shit about it, really. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. I didn't even know who she was. I didn't know that.
Who Savannah Guthrie was? Really?
Smitty, you know?
Right.
Nah, I ain't really know. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if I was outside walking around and she walked past me, I just would keep walking.
Wait, you really? That's so funny. I mean, it's not that I watch her. I just feel like she's a figure. I just know.
It's okay if you watch her. It's cool. It's
I never heard of her. I never heard of her. We gotta be real on a real show. I never heard of her. I had no idea.
We all got different things that we watch, you know.
Yeah. I mean, let's dive into sports, Lauren, real quick before we get into the cripple that shot and killed the guy. Let's dive into this one person, Stefon Diggs.
Yeah. So
all right. So Cardi B has kind of alluded that she's gone back to one of her former men or husband, boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever. And now she's asked for some money from Diggs. Diggs cheated on her apparently a bunch of times. He had a bunch of kids this past year. But let's talk about the case real quick. Where we at with this?
Yeah. So this one is interesting. I I was surprised they set a trial date. I actually spoke to his attorney because I was covering this. I was going to Boston to cover this. And, his attorney, he didn't say this directly, but he kind of indicated that the chef who, told police that she was choked and assaulted by Stephon Diggs, that she maybe doesn't want to cooperate, or she isn't being as cooperative as she once was. So I don't know if this will make it to trial. I have no idea.
So you think it's a lover's quarrel gone wrong?
I think it's about money. I mean, it's very possible they did have some kind of, whatever, once or twice, maybe. I don't know. He seems like the type, but I think this was specifically about money. And I didn't realize that the Patriots released him either. I'm doing research on this, and I see someone wrote like former, wide receiver for the Patriots, and I was like, damn, like, did he get released? Is he a bad player, or did?
Well, no, I think he was on a 1-year deal when he JB anyway. So I think they just didn't re-up him. Like, he had a decent season.
Okay.
He's not who he used to be, but he's still a value add. But I'm sure some of this noise and stuff like that went into like, hey, it's not worth the headache. Like, he's decent, but he's not to the level of like, we got to keep him no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So I don't know. I just thought I guess Cardi B made him popular or something, because I know nothing about how he plays. So I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, he like at one point in time, he was like one of the top receivers in the game. So like, I don't want to say Cardi B made him popular. Obviously, she's a global star, I would say, because she's in music. So she definitely helped elevate his popularity. But in the sports or football world, like, who Stephon Diggs is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good player. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely, when I was in the courtroom for his arraignment, he would kind of look back at the press a little bit and sort of, I feel like, check out some of the women. I could feel it. He just seems like, I don't know, like he's always looking for somebody.
There's a girl I know, she got a boyfriend and everything, and we were playing like a what if game, and she said, I'm not gonna lie, if he slid in my DMs, I would let it happen. Like, I would go do it. So
even knowing that he does that to everybody, like, I wouldn't feel special. I'd be like, you've impregnated 18 women, and like, not really, but you know what I mean? Like, that's not.
So what you saying, Lawrence? Are you saying hypothetically you was a single woman, Stephon would have no shot at you?
None. If I was single, no, none, because this is what he does. Like, that's gross. Like,
but Smitty, you said if she was even the ones that are married, she said.
Well, the one I was talking about, she's not married, but she got like a long time boyfriend, like a couple years, and she was just like, hey, she was like, it's Stephon Diggs. Like, he looks, she's like, he's in shape, he looks good, he has money.
That's why I win, man. I can't trust him, man.
And she was white too.
I mean. Yeah, I don't.
Why is she fat?
I agree with that, but geez, okay.
She's not skinny.
To each her own. To each her own.
Yeah, Lauren. Before I know you, I saw you. I think I saw. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought you saw something. But what's going on with the Charlie Kirk thing? You pointed out now that the guy that they say did it didn't do it. The gun don't match the bullet. What's going on with that?
No, I think it's funny the way that headline was written. Everyone should understand that this all came from a defense filing. The defense filing simply said that the FBI or the ATF, as of right now, their testing is inconclusive, so they couldn't match the bullet that they removed from Charlie Kirk during the autopsy to Tyler Robinson's rifle, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't match. It's just inconclusive. I also was thinking that the bullet was so fragmented in his body, unfortunately, that maybe they're having trouble there. But the one thing to keep in mind is that it did say, the affidavit or the filing said that the FBI has to do another round of testing. I think that's huge, because this is not the defense's like expert testing saying, oh, we tested it, it's inconclusive. Like, you're paying these people, right? All defense experts are paid. This is like the FBI that works for the state, the government, whatever. They're saying, oh, we got to do some further testing to see. That's all it is. I mean, it's weird. I don't know. It's weird. I don't want to say it's a conspiracy, but so much of that case is strange. But I just want to put it out there that it just means like it's a defense filing and it's inconclusive at this moment. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I got to ask you like a BPS topic. I don't know if you delve into it at all, but rapper Pooh Shiesty was in the news for allegedly kidnapping, rapper Gucci Mane and robbing him of his jewelry, necklace, watches, all type of stuff. Basically, long story short, he's signed to a deal underneath Gucci's label, and that's a bad deal. And set up a meeting one-on-one with him and Gucci, trying to get out the deal. Allegedly, Gucci Mane was like, "Nah, you signed it. This is what it is." So Pooh Shiesty poured out like an assault rifle or something. His boys shut the doors. Allegedly, one of Gucci Mane's people got choked out almost to the point to which he almost passed out. Pooh Shiesty's dad allegedly was the one who kind of helped put the plan together, and they forced Gucci Mane to sign basically the agreement so he could get out of his contract deal.
Let me put this in the chat for you. I actually have the complaint open where you can actually see some of the photos. There, if you want, there you go. You can see like the whatever social media photos they took of what they allegedly stole. They've got one of the guys has some marks on his wrist and on his neck. It doesn't look too bad, but I think the funny thing about this is if you saw Gucci Mane did a video, I don't remember where I saw it exactly, but he basically was like, "I'm not snitching and I'm not cooperating with the feds, so they have no case." That's not totally true, but the feds will have a harder time if they don't have a witness. I will say that. So
I didn't deal with this, but I was around when this happened, like at another level. Suge Knight and back when he went from Marion to Suge, from football player to Suge Knight, a gangster mogul, producer, owner, death row, whatever. There's a lot of rumors out there because I had some Polynesians homeboys that were Easy's bodyguards I grew up with. And they all said that this happened then too. Like they tried to get Easy to sign that, get him off death row, that whole label thing there was a lot going on.
Didn't they allegedly jump him and like, allegedly.
So that was a kind of a similar thing. When I saw this, I don't know anything about these motherfuckers. I don't even know these motherfuckers. I heard of Gucci Mane.
I'm a big Gucci fan, like for a long time. So like, it just
I never heard of the other cat. What's the cat's name? Pooh
Shiesty. He's a younger rapper, but the thing about it though is, he just got out of jail, JB. He just got out, and he dropped a hit. The song's called First Day Out. I listen to it in the gym almost every day. He gets out, he drops a hit. His name is back in the mix. He's doing good, whatever. And then he goes does this stupid, and he's gonna go right back to jail. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. It's really weird. I haven't seen the indictment. Like I've just seen the complaint. But I don't know. I just feel like it's so stupid. I mean, why would you rob someone at gunpoint and then take photos? Like, unless you really think that, number one, you're not going to get caught, you're unstoppable, or number two, you just don't give a shit. Like, I think it might be.
I think that's what it really is.
Yeah, it's like one of the two, but it just seems crazy. But the reason that this is federal here and not just a state kidnapping crime is because of the interstate travel. A lot of these guys traveled from Tennessee to Dallas. It was like Memphis, I think, to Dallas. They had and they traveled by like Greyhound bus. If you read the complaint, like some of them, like no luxury travel here, guys, 0. So
that's probably part of the plan, though. So they couldn't be like, oh, they were in this car. Here's the plate number. Who knows? I don't know, man. But it's crazy. Some people are in the comments like, well, at least he's like the stuff he raps about is what he's really doing, and he's doing like they're giving him like points for like actually standing behind what he raps about versus other rappers just saying stuff but really not being out there doing it. So I don't know, JB. It's crazy.
Lauren, you got to interview an icon's wife.
Oh, I did. Yes, I did.
So you interviewed Prince's former wife. What was that about? What was that whole thing behind it?
Yeah, and I actually, that one, I ended up writing about that one as a feature for LA Mag, but I did do it on video. It didn't really flow, and I couldn't really edit it right. But
I've had some of those. I get it.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where I was like, this is not. It's whatever. It's fine. She was very kind, but she really wanted to focus on the charity that she and Prince started, and they're having some kind of fundraiser. But I wanted to sort of get into like other things. I mean, Prince and her name is Maite Garcia or something. Sorry, now I'm like forgetting. But like they met when she was 16. So I kind of wanted to dive into that. And she's like, well, everybody's like, giving me crap and saying all these things about him. And it wasn't really like that because she was a belly dancer, I guess. And she's like, he was just fascinated by, the art of belly dancing. And I'm like, sure. Okay. Got it. Like, I'm sure he was fascinated by the art of belly dancing, but okay. I know.
Prince at
But they started this charity because she was pregnant. They had a baby in 96 and the baby died after 6 days from a very rare.
So why didn't she pretend the baby wasn't dead or something?
Is that true? I don't know. I mean, I don't remember.
That was the rumor back in the day. I heard. I don't know.
We're on the street. I don't know.
I didn't know if you had talked to. I don't know. I doubt you. That's why she probably didn't want to talk about shit. That's why a lot of famous people they'll do your show just to like promo my whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a guy that we were cool with, and then he got mad at me, and he still came on, but he only wanted to promo his book, and now Belichick's getting sued.
A lot of times though, that's how people get guests on their show though. Like even like the big show, club chase, stuff like that. It's like
we won't do it.
Somebody's on like a press run or whatever. They got a new movie or show. You get them on. You ask them the questions, but they're going to promote their stuff too, though. So it just kind of comes with territory, Jason.
Yeah, and that's the perfect example is Sam Asghari when Britney Spears got the DUI. Her ex-husband's like going on all these news shows. He's talking about the war in Iran because he's Iranian, and you can tell all these hosts like Piers Morgan are like, we don't give a shit what you think about it. Like cool, you're you know what I mean? Like you're Iranian. We don't care what you think about the war. Let's talk about Britney. But I had a friend that it has a show, and he's like, yeah. Sam's rep said we could only ask one question about Britney. And like the other 5 minutes had to be about, Iran. And the guy is clearly not an intelligent guy. Sorry to say, Sam Asghari, like we're not coming to watch you talk about the war. That's all. So
to end it, Bailey, if you could find this, I just put it in the chat. Did you see, speaking of Piers Morgan, did you see the interview that he had with the former boxing heavyweight who just fought actually this past weekend against him?
Shoot.
No,
have you seen?
Me.
You haven't seen the video of Deontay Wilder on Piers Morgan show?
I haven't seen it.
Really?
No.
Before you get out of here, we got to get your take on it as a woman. I don't know what's wrong with Smitty, but
my face is hurting this morning. My face is like
I don't get it. Did I miss something?
No, you didn't miss my face.
It's perfect segue that you did miss this because we want to show you this up front and close and personal to get your take on it.
Okay.
Because it's kind of happened to me.
You know I'm still coughing, you guys?
I just want to see if you could,
Sorry, can you believe I'm still coughing?
I like your nails.
Oh, thanks. They're like plain.
Yeah.
I like those.
Keep it real simple, kind of a nude color.
Yeah, they're like
goes with the dress a little bit. You said what, JB?
Huh?
You said what exactly?
Nah, white on white. Let's go. Let me dive into something real quick. Let's show you this. Take a look at this, Lauren. I gotta get your honest take on this.
Okay.
Mother tried to set me up, to have the baby. She ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door, and that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. Truth be told, she don't even know I know this.
Wow.
But I'm telling it to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. When we was having sex, when I came, I used to come on her stomach.
Oh my God.
I used to fold my towel nicely by the bed because I would want to wipe it off of her stomach. This particular time, she chose that she wanted to have a baby by me because I was the best thing that ever came into her life. Most of her relationships only last for 2 months or whatever because she was a promiscuous woman. I didn't know it at the time. I only found out this thing by reading her journal. She didn't know that I read her journal either. So during that time, I did what I do. I had a good nut, and I nutted on her stomach.
Stop.
This time, I went and got the towel and tried to wipe it off, but she hit my hand so hard, I thought she hit my hand like a home run, like a baseball player with a baseball bat.
Guys,
It's 1,000% real.
That did not happen.
It did happen. It did happen. 1,000% real. It happened last week on Piers Morgan. We just want to get your take. fact or cap or truth? Could it happen? Have you heard about this? Or it's absolutely real though. No bullshit. It's Smitty. Tell her it's real.
It's a real topic.
Smitty, all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Lauren, go ahead. Let's get your response to that. Go ahead.
I don't even know. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to that. Like, that guy was dead ass serious explaining to Pierce Morgan. I can't.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
Usually it's on her stomach. I'm sorry. What am I listening to? Why do I care about this? Why? Why do I get
Pierce Morgan, big time, you know.
So wait, but who was that guy again? And am I really bad for not knowing who that is?
Former heavyweight champion. Actually, just had a fight like 2 days ago, and he beat a guy up pretty bad. Won the fight by decision. So people were thinking that he might be back to being who he was. He was a really good fighter. Had some bad losses. He started to fall off. Had some stuff going on with the woman he's talking about, his ex-girl. But now he's had a big time win. So now they're saying, okay, maybe he's back. This storyline happened as promotion leading up to the fight. And I guess he's explaining, how his daughter was conceived and wanting to educate people and educate the men to watch out for these type of women because you got to protect yourself is what he was trying to do. I'm assuming, but I'm just reading the situation. Go ahead, Lauren.
How old is his daughter? Like, is his daughter like?
I think she's like a baby still, like young. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean, how do you talk? So, like, is she a person? Like, is she like an infant? Like, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, how do you talk about your child? Like, when your child is a
She's
child,
like 9.
Never mind. She's 9 years old. Yes,
she's 9, and he's talking about her consent. That's really.
He said he wanted to keep the baby and stuff. I guess the mom. I don't know. It's a lot. I don't know. It's a lot going on.
I'm not mad that I missed that in my algorithm last week. I'm okay. I would have been okay without seeing that. I would have been fine. That was the weirdest. That was just the weirdest thing ever. Why was that so odd? Like,
we had to get their take on it.
It makes me uncomfortable even watching. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel uncomfortable even watching.
With you guys? Why do you show me that? Like, what?
This news.
We don't want to show it, but it's a part of major sports news that was viral. So if we are a sports show and and this is viral, we're the realest show. We got to at least talk about it because the people are talking about it. People are asking for it. So, you know.
I mean, imagine being that little girl and watching that clip.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they're not allowing her to watch that at 9 years old. I would hope. But
I think she's I think she's disabled. The baby's is disabled too. Like has some sort of something. I don't know what she has.
Are you making this up now?
No. I think she really has she has something. I don't know what it is, but she has a disability, I believe.
Speaking of disabled, I want to dive to this last topic here. I know we brought
it up. Because he pulled out, he didn't get half. Maybe they got half the nut.
Talking about the guy who had no arms, no legs, who shot and killed somebody. Any updates here?
Yes. So he was extradited back to Maryland for these charges.
How was he moved? How was he moved?
I mean, you know, they move you in the prison vans or the jail vans, whatever. I don't know, like the police. You know how it goes. I know you're trying to get me to say something. I don't have a witty comment. The guy has
he shackled?
Arms, no legs. I don't know. He manages, right? But it is interesting because they
shackle him,
right?
Did he try to run away?
Did they shackle him head to toe, or
they can't shackle him, or I guess, right? Like they can't. So,
well, they just grab him and throw him in the back.
Did he roll away, or
he has a defense, and his defense is that. Wait, what did you say?
Now, maybe ask you, did he roll away or something like that? I don't know.
Oh God, listen, there's so many jokes people have made. I feel bad. I feel like I can't really make those jokes. And I don't want to make. I feel strange about this case, but
the reason why I don't feel bad in this particular case is only because he killed somebody.
Yes,
that's the only reason. Like, now, if it was a regular person with disability, of course we're not joking about that. But like, he murdered somebody.
Are you sure? Because we might.
Well, I don't know about what my co-host would do. I don't know.
Some of us might be joking about that.
Yeah, he's a little different.
The arrest. I gotta see that. Can you get arrest video?
Hello, is he smiling right here, Lauren?
Yeah, his booking photo. He's smiling.
Hold on, homie. I gotta see how did they arrest him? Real shit. Like,
show us how you think they did it.
Well, they didn't show how they arrested him. But one thing that gets me about all this is like they've explained a lot, right? They've explained he can fire a gun. We've seen these videos of him loading a gun with like his nubs. Okay. He can drive a car. Okay. It's a Tesla. We've seen that. Fine. But how on earth did he dispose of the body? How did he get a grown man's body? He dumped the body out of the car. How did he do that?
He dumped it?
The body was found like in a remote area, like in a ditch. I mean, how did he do that?
He dumped a full body person.
What? Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's the one thing that's unexplained.
Somebody else is helping this dude out. There's no way. He a bad boy if he out there with no arms, no leg, no fingers, no toes.
Wait,
dumping bodies.
Hold on, time out. I'm lost. Lauren, I'm lost.
JB, listen, JB.
Hold on, that's a boy?
That was a grown man.
That's
this right here in this picture?
Yeah, you think that's a woman?
Yeah.
He ain't got facial hair. That's why he looked like he's just a young man or whatever. This is a man.
This looks exactly like the new football coach in Virginia.
Ew, are you good?
What?
I've been coughing this whole time.
Nah, he got sick on the yacht yesterday.
Grosser than mine. Like for whatever reason, that just made me laugh.
Because he smokes every day and he drinks every weekend. Lauren, he threw up on the yacht yesterday because he couldn't handle his liquor.
No, you didn't.
Yes, he did. Like a little boy. Like a little boy, Lauren.
Whole time
like a little boy, Lauren. He do all that gangster talk, Lauren. He's so tough. He's so masculine and couldn't hold his liquor, Lauren.
I got roofie, Lauren. Lauren.
She had to leave. Lauren had to leave.
Oh, I like that. That picture's sexy. That picture is fire.
Hey, Lauren never stood up and walked away. That's how you know it's funny. Do it again, Lauren. Do it again. I walked away.
Hey, that picture's fire, Lauren.
Sorry.
He's a black man.
Hold on, Lauren. I got to figure this out, Lauren. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Let's change the subject. You didn't puke on your boat yesterday. It's fine.
No, I did. No, Saturday. It was Saturday. Hold on. Let me. I got to ask.
Embarrassing, Lauren.
So that's a dude.
Okay. Yeah, that's a dude.
Okay. I did not know that.
She has 2 minutes. She has 3 minutes, by the way, before she has to bounce to go talk to Afro Man.
I got a couple. Even though I'm
perfect.
scared, he'll
So hold on.
Yeah.
I'm confused on still how he's the trigger man.
Yeah. He has a YouTube channel that shows him loading many different types of guns, rifles, like Sig Sauers, Glocks. Like he is skilled and he does I can't even do it, but
do it. Just try to do it quick.
I can't do it. So
do it. What did he do?
You do it. No, but you were showing us. You were showing us.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Seriously.
whatever.
So what? So he cocks it like this?
Like that?
So apparently his defense attorney said there was an argument over this gun. It was like a missing gun and they were arguing over it. And his attorney said it was self-defense, that they've had like a long time feud over a woman at one point. And that if he did not fire the gun, that he was going to be in trouble. Like it was like they were, I don't know. I mean, I just have a hard time believing that an able-bodied person was in danger by someone that was, I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough.
Are we privy to who the woman is in this lover's quarrel? Like, is she a regular size?
Yeah, she's regular
size.
What? Size. Yeah. I don't know. Like,
have they interviewed, like, I'm just curious on like.
There was like another girl that sold another woman that he dated, a different woman.
That
sold a video to TMZ of him like screaming at her, telling her to get the F off his property. And you kind of feel sad for him. Like he's got anger issues and you kind of get why, right? Because like I would too.
You know what? I asked you this last week. He's probably mad because he can't, I don't know if he's privy. I don't know I don't know what's going on down there. So I don't know if he's able to.
Yeah.
That'll piss any man off.
Yeah, I think it must work, but maybe he has, like, maybe it takes a while. I don't know. Like,
what do you mean by that?
Sense? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I honestly, I
don't know.
know.
I'm not. What do you mean? I'm just trying to learn.
I don't know what I'm saying.
What do you mean by it takes a while? Like to.
Like it works, but maybe
get it up
quickly. Like it.
You get it up. Get it up. You mean?
Yeah. That's what I was. I don't know though. I honestly don't. I don't know.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh, okay. He should be good. Okay. I hadn't seen him in a while. Oh, he dated Damier got like he got half his arm, half his. Okay, he should be cool then. He should be cool.
Well, if you turn up the volume, he's screaming.
I asked you if you wanted to take the vehicle.
I asked you to get off of my property.
Sad.
Because you were asked to be nice.
I asked you to get off of my property.
Yeah, that's really it. But
So
sad.
hold on. So wait up.
I think it's sad.
So you handcuff. It just falls off, no? He's back free again. If you handcuff him here, I'm saying it just falls off, right? There's no risk. I'm trying to figure out how they arrested him. That's all. And then
you gotta make it real tight. You gotta make it real tight, JB.
Do they lasso him?
Oh shoot!
Listen, man. I want to get to something else real quick before we end this.
You got 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Tiger Woods, Lauren. You've tossed into the
weekend. Okay, what is worse, you guys? The world tour? It's hard to explain. Like, I'm Justin Timberlake. What's worse, that or sorry, I just got flown with the president? What is douchier?
I think right now it's the president. That's hilarious. The way he's walking to Lauren, he's like, and then the part that got me, Lauren, he said, "Huh? You heard what they said?" He said, "Huh?" I'm sorry to the president.
I think that is douchier also. I was like, what do you like? I don't know. Justin was pretty bad though. Like, it's hard to explain. Really? Just say that you are a performer, you're a singer, I'm Justin Timberlake, and then he's like, I just got to the president. It's like, I hate you all. I hate you all equally. So yeah.
Lauren, I don't know if you saw last week, but I had a visitor bring my phone. And I'm glad.
We talked about this. I got shit.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I got shit. So.
I'm praying every day that I didn't get offed, because it seems like that was the guy that was arrested. So.
No, your dude had arms and legs. He was just shorter.
I had to put him. Smitty told me to throw him on the chair, but anyway, that's a whole other story, Lauren. We can't thank you so informative today. Informative.
So good. The eat like where he's like
yeah, informative today. I mean, Tiger refused a urine test. Now he's back. He's in Europe now and rehabbing. So we'll see what happens. Have you dove into the Puka Nakua rehab or no?
No, I don't know what that is. Do I?
He's a big right time receiver for the Rams. Yeah, he's done a lot of craziness publicly, like out in personal life stuff.
He's been biting women. So
yeah, he bit a woman on the shoulder.
He went to rehab for it.
She's suing him because there's a bite mark. It was a stripper.
Oh,
a lot going on.
Going to rehab for biting.
Look into it if you would like me to.
Yeah,
okay.
Check it out.
But we know you got to go, man. Good luck with your Afro Man interview. Can't wait to check it out. Make sure y'all follow him everywhere.
Up, guys. I hope he shows up. So it'll be posted later today if he does. So yeah, let's see. Just
much love, Lauren. Always love to see you.
All right, love you guys, BB. Right. Take care of that. Take care of that liquor problem you have. Okay. That'll can't hold
judge the video real quick. Anyway, all right, love it. We'll see you.
Bye. Love you guys. See you.
Bye.
Oh man, clap it up for LC, man. So sweet, so nice, so kind.
Clap it up. We got a lot going on. We'll be back around the corner after this commercial break that we didn't take because we wanted to give you guys nonstop, great, real show banter.
You sound a little tired. Huh?
So no, I'm ready to go. We'll be back after this though with Shaun Kang, and we'll talk some Final Four tonight. UConn, Michigan. Can UConn get another one? 3 out of 4. Where does that put Hurley in the all-time list for coaches? We'll dive into that, plus a lot more going on in sports world we'll dive into right after this. So give us about 4 minutes. Peace. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. This SEMO football that's got everything going. Even my former colleagues and friends of ours, and even friends of the show, are against me on this one. But take a look.
Yeah, I saw this video.
Yeah,
playing it right now. So SEMO football has revealed they are implementing a full-speed live angle tackling drill for spring ball. All right, let me jump in real quick. I'm sure JB gonna have a whole situation. All right, so on one side of it, I love that it's full speed. As a football player, you gotta practice full speed at practice in order to translate that to the game. The problem in the NFL is we see them oftentimes, especially in the beginning of the season, horrible tackling forms, so many missed tackles. Why? Because they're not hitting as much in practice or during camp no more. So I love the full speed part of it. But the part that I dislike and that I don't like is the fact that it's just one running back with 3 defenders coming from distance, full speed. There's no like with me. I grew up. I had Oklahoma drill where it's a D line, it's an O lineman, quarterback, running back, linebacker. So like it's more of like I got a chance, right? Like it's like a football play. This right here, this situation does happen in football game. I want to make that clear. Running back gets the open field, whatever. He breaks through the line, and he has to, like this will happen. I just don't think you need to practice for this. This is just something that will just happen naturally, organically. We're running full speed. We're coming to tackle you. Boom, 3 people. Boom. I don't think you practicing for that is necessary. And it's not like that running back. I mean, fuck. Like if I'm the running back and coach keep call this drill out, I'm like, damn. Like I have no chance. I have no blocker, nothing. So I don't know. That's where I'm at, homie.
Well, I'm on my own. I guess I'm on my own because nobody's with me on this one. Chris Ford doesn't like it. Coach Chev doesn't like it. And I respect the shit out of both of those guys. Here's the issue I have and no one's talking about. We cry because the game has become so soft. Those very same people that I just mentioned, we cry and bitch and moan that the game has become soft, and we all agree on that. It's become soft because we took this out. So I don't understand why this now has become a problem. See, what happens is when you take it away and you don't see it for so long and you bring it back, it is called shock treatment. It now shocks the eyes that we see real football again, and then we become appalled by it. And that's how feminine we have become as men, and that's why this game has become so soft. See, you put helmet condoms on, Smitty, and you don't tackle in practice, and you limit our hours. Let's be real. That's what we've all discussed on this show. And you take away the wedge breaker, and you take away, full contact, and you take away the quarterback being live, and you do all these things, and you put on shorts that go up above your nuts, and you don't have thigh pads and knee pads. What happens is you have more concussions. You get more soft tissue injuries. Because when you slow down in a violent sport such as football, you get hurt. Because then you think about things, and if one person's going 20 miles an hour, the other person slows down to 6 miles an hour, you get hurt, Smitty. That's fact. Do you know how many people got hurt in this drill right here? Go.
0.
0 people got hurt.
Thank God, though. Thank God.
Fuck. Why?
Because you know what?
You've been playing football a long time, homie. You played football a long time. You and I played football for a long time.
I've never seen this drill in my life.
Oh, I have, but I'll break the drill down later.
I've never seen this particular drill in my life.
That's fine. We'll get to that later. we'll get to that later. But let's discuss. First of all, one of my best friends in the world is a head coach here.
Oh, okay, so I'm not trying. All right, cool. My fault.
Yeah. No. You don't have to. No, he's a real one. I'll bring him on the show. He's a real one. First of all, so I know what the drill is. Number one, I did the drill all the time. And for anyone, and I'm shocked that you don't know what it is, and I'm shocked that nobody else out there knows what it is. But again, not to knock you, Smitty, because you play D-line. This is a totally different.
Right, and that was my last. I'm like, maybe if it was happening, I was over there doing bag drills or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So everybody that says the shit on Twitter and all these things, it's absolute comedy.
I like this right here. I ain't gonna lie. I like this comment. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a good question to me. What's a good rep for the running back in this drill? Because you're big on this.
You're killing me though.
All right, go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
No, not you. Yeah. The fact that the questions are so like definitive as if they know that that's a running back. Number one is embarrassing. It really is. Like you got to shut the fuck up, dog. Like you really have to shut the fuck up. Like, you really don't fucking have a clue, and you're in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
You have no fucking clue. Who said this was a running back? Who stands cocked on 2 ends like that as DBs? And who runs like that at running back from a standstill position? Let me ask. I'm gonna ask a question. Smitty, what does this look like?
Punt return. Kick return. Yeah.
Kick return.
Kick return.
Yeah. And then if you're already we call it the top of the drills. If you're already at the top of the drill, so if you show the film, 2 DBs are cocked, are they not?
Yeah.
What does that simulate?
Kick off.
Because they're already down. Let's just say that it's why we call it top of the drill.
Yeah.
And then who fills the drill? Go ahead. Who's the third guy? Who's the filler? Who's the fucking filler at the very end here? Right there.
Who's at the other Yep.
It's a fucking safety man, right? It's a fucking safety man. But everybody knows football. You all know it was a running back that cut the ball like this. Was he a fucking running back? Was he in the fucking stance? Some of you see to shut the fuck up. You don't know what.
Yeah, we back, man. Final hour, man. Hour some change, man. My homie right here, Louvre True, said, I'm at the gas station right now, pumping gas, watching the show, and somebody recognized the show. Man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to your gas station, man. Be safe, man. Make sure you I'm glad you're watching the show, but at the gas station, you gotta kind of keep your head on the swivel. So don't be so locked into your phone to where somebody can catch you slipping. But shout out to you, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate my hater. My biggest hater, Josh Fele, says 5'9", 285, but I'm taller, bigger, stronger, faster than he ever has been. Hit that like button, man. We should have 1,000 likes right now. Where are we at? Somebody in the chat, let me know how many likes do we have so I can know that. Thank you.
Smitty, my coach always tell you keep your players dead at the NFL level, and it starts with the college and high school level, homie. Be honest, homie. Tell him to be honest, homie. Can he grade this rep, homie? Ask him to grade this rep, homie. We got a cover one defense about to run seams. Look at this, how this quarterback hold the safety with her eyes while she taking her drop, snap her head and deliver this ball with great accuracy. It's like a Matt Stafford type of rep. Look, come on. This is like a Matt Stafford type of rep, homie. Smitty, what the coach did you think about this rep? Who is this coach?
For those of you who don't know, man, that's the biggest Philadelphia Eagles fan we know. Trail sent us a video of a women's football league. Quarterback had a pretty accurate ball, so he posted to his story the video. Wanted JB to break it down. I saw it. I laughed at it. I didn't send it to JB. I was hoping JB didn't see it because I didn't want the negativity that I know will come behind it. Shout out to Trail though, man, for making us privy to it. Also, shout out to H the Bookie. H the Bookie on Instagram, man, made us a custom Coach JB show, a Big Smitty song. I gotta make sure JB listens to it. I put it in our group chat, so maybe after the show you can tune in. His name is H the Bookie. He DM'd me. I so happened to find his message in my request folder. Made a custom song for it. It dang near slapped too. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So shout out to you. Anybody who want to make us custom songs, man, just send it to us. We'll check it out, and maybe one of these shows we'll just like do a little spotlight, little situation, and show our favorite ones.
I'm glad.
By the way, man, this is me. I hiked the Hollywood sign, man. Yeah, because I know I brought it up during our last hour. Y'all didn't believe it. This is when I first moved out to LA. You know what I'm saying? So walked all the way up there. You know, I was on my LA's time. I wanted to like see what LA's about. And this,
AI.
Huh? You said what?
As I said, AI.
How's this AI? It's 2018. This is this is like.
I don't know how it is. I'm just saying that's what they're saying.
Oh, well, they're wrong, homie. I couldn't have did this fast.
So back in real story right here, 1991, we all went up there with some broads. And the homie, they went over behind the sign, fucking around before they kind of blocked it off. Take a piss. He swore that somebody grabbed him, like a invisible figure grabbed him and like shook him. That motherfucker ran. He ran to the car so fast on me. He couldn't have been lying because we would have. He was so serious and so spooked that. So then, if you go Google it, Hollywood sign they say is one of the most haunted areas in all the world, homie.
That was just the brownie he had before y'all took the hike. That's it.
We had brownie back then. We didn't even know about that.
No, just the brownie homie. That was the 80s. He probably he snorted the line, homie. That was the line, homie.
I said 91.
That was the weed. That was early weed. That was early weed. Oh yeah.
Has anybody in the chat heard that the Hollywood is spooky? Is this a lot of people know? I mean, I'm telling you. So there's two places in California that stick out, Smitty. Hollywood sign and the Queen Mary, homie.
I ain't been no Queen Mary.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't took your wife. I mean, it's a cool. Like they got bomb restaurants on there. They got a bunch of shit, but they do like you can sleep there. It's a hotel. You can stay on that motherfucker, homie. And there's so many goddamn stories. And then Halloween has one of the most scariest fucking things ever.
D. Jones makes a good point, though. He says, a grown man, why you getting grabbed by a ghost? That's actually a good point. That's a good point. Like, you a grown man, masculine, you letting a ghost grab you, homie?
So we got a choice?
That's kind of weak. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's kind of soft. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So we got a choice?
Yeah, I ain't no ghost ever grab me. The Holy Spirit went inside me.
Let's break down Latrell defending females. Let's break down this video real quick.
I was hoping we was going to just be able to move past it, man.
Smitty, my coach always tell you QB players dead at the NFL level and it starts with the college and high school level, homie. Be honest, homie. Tell him to be honest, homie. Can he grade this rep, homie? Ask him to grade this rep, homie. We got a cover one defense about to run seams. Look at this, how this quarterback hold the safety with her eyes while she taking her drop, snap her head and deliver this ball with great accuracy. It's like a Matt Stafford type of rep. Look, come on.
Before
Matt
you start
Stafford type of rep.
Before you turn disrespectful, because I know that's where you're gonna go.
I'm not disrespecting at all. It's a horrible read. Horrible read.
But the ball was a good ball though.
Well, but this guy right here is wide open for a touchdown.
I get it, but it was a good ball though.
No, but the read is the main thing that Latrell's trying to break out, and I said that's a horrible read, and the touchdown's right there on the right hash.
Yeah,
it's a touchdown. So if you did tell me what you supposedly did was move and manipulate the safety with your eyes, Latrell, then you're a horrible coach, Latrell, and I just recommended you to my boy to coach with him.
You feel bad now? You feel great?
Now I damn near gotta call him and tell him that we fucked up. You condone horrible reads by the quarterback. Homie, a fucking touchdown right here, butt naked down the seam. Are you fucking shitting me, Latrell?
That's actually a good take. I didn't see you taking that angle.
Butt naked. Look at that fucking wide open.
Matt Stafford type of rep, homie.
Let me watch it again.
Just watch with no voice. I don't want to hear his fucking horrible voice.
His voice is kind of weird.
Yeah, his voice, homie. Look at the right seam.
Oh.
Why would you send me that and then talk about the read and the eyes and all this shit when you got a motherfucking wide butt naked?
Do you think the Q though was coached up to say like the left side seam, like that's your read? If the safety comes down, just hit it. Like you think she was so coached up to where she didn't even think to look over there?
Now you can in one high. One high, I'm gonna play with the safety with my eyes and go where the safety don't go.
Yeah.
It's real simple. It's real fucking simple, Latrell. You're questioning my fucking vouching for you.
He's still learning. That's why he's still learning.
Fuck. Shaun
He's a
King.
running back coach. He's not like the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Shaun King probably turn over and fucking guard out.
Shout out to H the Bookie, man. This is the guy who made our song, man. H the Bookie, man. I'm gonna make sure JB listens to it after the show. I already sent it to him. I thought it was pretty hard. Appreciate you, my guy.
I'll judge it. Well, without further ado, man, it's Merciless Monday, man. We got a lot of sports to cover, and it is we got a betting extraordinaire where most people go against what he bets to win money. Either way, you win money though. Brass tacks. At the end of the day, it's a results-oriented business. If you're going to go against our great host, third wheel on the show, then guess what? You're winning money still. You owe Shaun King some credit. So having said that, man, Super Bowl champ, Tulane legend, our main man, Shaun King, joins the show.
Boy, Shaun, at the end, I love it. At the end, every time I do that, and then was talking to God at the end, man. I love seeing that right there, Big King.
Happy belated Easter, dog.
Yes, sorry, man. He is risen, man. He did it for us.
Most people were in a cathedral somewhere worshiping. JB was throwing up on a yacht.
Hey, man, everybody got their own little different ways.
I was worshiping, no, wasn't I?
I don't know. I wasn't with you, so I'm not sure. I don't want to lie and say you for sure was, but you potentially could have been. Yes.
I'm saying if I throw it up, I'm on my knees. That's the only time I'll be on my knees.
But was you talking to God though, or you just throwing up?
Huh?
Were you worshiping God when you was in that position, or were you just throwing up?
I was at the throne.
Oh, you playing around with it now.
Let's dive into brass tacks real quick. You said definitively, and I let our good friend know. I said, hey, Coach, Shaun King does not want you to win one football game this year and absolutely be fired. Is that a friend or not? I want to know. I wanted to get his take if that was you consider him a friend or not still. And then he beat our other good friend, AJ McCarron, yesterday on a last-second field goal to win the game as the Stallions, AJ McCarron's team, lost 22-20 on a last-second field goal. Kevin Sumlin gets it done. They got absolutely blitzkrieg last week by Dallas. And then this week they beat AJ at home in Houston. What's your take about? And we can clip this and send to Kevin. Go ahead.
How many games they play in the regular season?
This is game 2. They just finished.
Bailey, do you know what?
I think it's 10. 10.
Good. I hope
they play. Some teams play each other twice. A couple teams play each other twice, or whatever.
Yeah, I hope they go 1-9.
Paris, clip there. I'm sending to Kevin real quick.
Summy. So it's clear. I hope Kevin Sumlin's, what is it, UFL, XFL,
UFL,
whichever league.
UFL,
okay,
UFL.
Yeah. I hope his team, I think they're in Houston, go 1-9.
All right, there it is. Well, with that being said, kind of moving on here. President Donald Trump set to sign an executive order regulating college sports. Athletes will have one free undergrad transfer, creating a situation where NCAA members will have to follow Trump's order or ignore previous judicial decisions. A key sticking point will be whether the president has legal authority over NCAA eligibility rules. Saying, quote, it's terrible for the schools. Do they ignore the presidential order or a court order? Shaun King, we got to go to you first, homie. I'm sure you've seen this. What's your thoughts on Trump's executive order?
So this is what's very interesting here.
Mm-hmm.
Most people look at a university's allotment of finances and think that sports plays a major part.
Mm-hmm.
Not compared to federal funding and state funding. And if you put that back on there, Bailey, put the script. Look at that second. As an enforcement lever, past iterations of the order relied on the reduction of a university's federal funding. So if this becomes an actual real thing, the universities will manage themselves because they're not going to risk getting their federal funding cut for a kid to be able to transfer and not sit. If it does it make sense?
Has it happened or is it going? I thought it happened already. He did it. Didn't he do it like Saturday or something?
He actually did it, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Shaun.
So they will fall in line. They'll begrudgingly fall in line. And it'll probably be a lot of players that attempt to sue. But if I'm not mistaken, if there's a judgment or there's a rule in place and you sue against the rule, you're still not eligible until the end of your lawsuit.
So you said right. So you end up missing a year anyway, right? So
it doesn't go into effect till when? September?
I thought it said 27, didn't it?
I'm not sure.
I could be wrong.
I think it says. Let me see.
I'm not privy to it.
August 1st, it goes into effect. I think.
I guess while you guys are looking at it though, Shaun, let me ask you this though: like, do you agree with the
100%? 100%.
Gotcha.
Sometimes you got to help those that are incapable of helping themselves.
Yeah.
And isolated and left to their own mechanisms, the NCAA and the universities couldn't get it right.
Yeah.
If you gave them another decade.
So
I agree.
For the fans, what is it? 5? He said 5 years. You got 5 years to play. 5 seasons? You know, you got one free transfer, and then if you transfer again, you got to sit out. Is that pretty much what it is? Like pretty straightforward.
I think he said you got 5 years to play 4.
Or 5 to play 4. Sorry about that. Yep.
So August 1st of this year, right when camp is going on, the season's about to start. That's the issue, I guess, Shaun, for me. So like what? So it kicks in. So it's really not.
Did you read that? Did you read that date, or you?
Yeah. It's August 1st, 26 this year. So summer, coming up summer, right in camp. And that's it. To me, again, I don't see. Okay, I don't know how to say this. Like,
take your time.
We're just going backwards and we're doing shit that was already proven to be a legitimate way of doing business for all the years Shaun and I and Smitty and everybody came up playing. We're going back to it, and then now we want to act as if this is something new. Again, it's when the gas prices are $3 and you go to $7 and you come back down to $5. Everyone thinks you're winning. We're not, homie. This is just what it used to be. This is like normalcy. We've lost common sense in the fucking country. Common sense is no longer common. This is just normal fucking shit how it should have been. And now we're having to force feed it back into society as if people never heard of this before. Like this young generation. Kelly Williams, homie, had the audacity to say that he didn't even know who fucking Iceman George Gervin is after he filed for a trademark. We'll get into that later.
And I said that on our clip. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, we said, because we know some of these guys, running backs that coming up, didn't even know who fucking Bo Jackson is. They don't even know who Eric Dickerson is. This younger generation of kid that we're paying all this money to has zero investment in the actual game that's paying them the money. Fact. That's just part of what we've created, homie, with this pay these motherfuckers to play. This isn't NIL. This isn't fucking anything other than pay to play. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but over the weekend, there's a huge discussion with Calipari, Billis, Seth Greenberg, Jay Williams. They had a panel on the board there right before the Final Four, and they had
8 minutes. It was a real good discussion.
Yeah, they had a good discussion. Go ahead, Shaun. I'm just saying we're just going back to what it used to be, Shaun. That's all I'm saying. I just don't think this is.
I'm for it though. I mean, they needed it.
But what happens? What happens when change of power happens? Does it go back again to the stupid shit? See, that's the problem.
See, that encompasses a whole lot of shit. The terrorists. I mean, the foreign policy. Like, if the next president, especially if it's a Democrat,
if we go back, now we got women back playing men. It goes back again. See what I'm saying? That's my point. You're right. You know exactly what I'm saying. We do this. We just tit for tat. We're not the same no more. We used to be one country, solidified as one. We're America. We're the best, no matter who's the president, Democrat, Republican. We never wished on the president of the United States to be assassinated, homie. I've never seen nothing like it in my life. We wishing on shit. For Democrats, if you're a Republican, to have bad shit happen, and for Republicans, if you're a Democrat, to have bad shit happen. We're all America. It's shit sickening to me. I'm just being honest.
Thanks. Specifically to this, see, I think the devil's in the details. I tell my players this when I coach. Go back, put that one more time, Bailey. Put the written script up. What does require funding requirements for women and Olympic sports and regulate NIL collectives actually mean? Like the 5 to play 4 and the transfer thing is pretty clear. But that little sentence that's intertwined into that, what does that really mean?
Like, yeah, like what do the women in sports and Olympic sports have to do to qualify to get the funding? Now it's always like an extra step for them to even get it.
And the reason I brought it up, because the one thing that I always wondered when they implemented the transfer portal and NIL, how does that violate the current Title IX?
Well, we've already done that, Shaun. I'm glad you brought it up. We've already violated it. We had a guy, what's his name? Fucking Walsh in Minnesota, who is getting sued today. And again, bringing politics into sports, we always say, don't do it. Well, it has happened because when administrators get involved, administration gets involved, government policy gets involved to athletics, because athletics has gotten so bad the NCAA refuses to address anything because they don't want to deal with the hit money-wise. So guess what? Government gets involved. And then you get guys like Walsh on the Democratic side. You get guys like Trump on the Republican side. And you have two parties fighting again over what was normal back in the day. Walsh violated Title IX, is now being sued because guess what, dog? Title IX is matching dollar for dollar. If you really look at the truth of the matter, it's not about gender equity, blah, blah, blah. It's about matching the men's side with the women's side, dollar for dollar. It's a money thing. People don't want to realize what Title IX really is. That's why they cut certain sports. So because you got to have the same amount of sports, both men and women. And if you don't have them, you have to take some of those sports and turn them into what we call club sports. That's why cheerleading, by the way, is a club sport. It's not an actual sport when it comes to all the name. If you name the sports at certain schools, cheerleading is not a sport, Smitty. Either it's dance, either it's song, either it's fucking badminton, either badminton's a club sport. It's a club. It's not on the Title IX breakdown. That's why people at some schools, like if you're a smaller school, let's just say a Tulane, right? A private institution that doesn't have 36 sports like LSU or whatever. What happens is you got to cut men's baseball maybe to equate with the women's side, or you cut women's softball to match, because football is making, all the money, right? And then men's basketball is next, and then women's basketball, and then women's softball maybe, and then men's baseball. That's how it works, because men's baseball has a College World Series, and women's softball has a World Series. If those sports aren't bringing in revenue, then there's no longer a match dollar for dollar. So guess what happens? They start to manipulate the Title IX rules. And I know because I had to deal with all this. It's so deep. The Title IX shit is fugazi.
And a lot of people don't know this. The reason that it's not a universal policy is because it's representative of your male-female percentage and undergrad. So whatever the percentage of females, the males in undergrad, the Title IX at your school has to represent that same percentage dynamic, which a lot of people don't know that. So it gets real intricate.
So like throw an example out there. So like if your school is what, like
60-40 one way, your Title IX setup has to match that.
So the pay will have to go 60%. Will have to go to whoever had the 60%. Is what you're saying?
Well, it wasn't pay. See, the pay never got involved.
It's scholarships.
Scholarship, got you.
It's scholarships,
never was paid.
right? So
Some of these people,
you'll see some baseball teams don't got the same allotment of scholarships as some other baseball teams because they got to play with the numbers a little bit, to make it the percentages match up.
And you idiots in the chat that have no clue, never dealt with it, like Lisa Ann, you fucking cunt. Shut up. Number one. Number two, if you don't realize what it is, number one, Lisa, since you know so motherfucking much, break it down for us. But all you can say is, they're misinformed. You don't know what you're talking about because you don't know nothing. You're a troll fucking fat bitch. Shut up. Number one,
Lisa, I'm telling you, as the ace recruiter that had to deal with blue shirt, gray shirt, and all of these things where you're trying to.
And blue shirt was new when blue shirt was just invented with you.
I was given this dissertation by the athletic director. Me and him went to dinner because I wanted to understand it. So if I'm wrong, then he was wrong.
Hey, here's the thing, Shaun. What's the first sport, Lisa? So you know so motherfucking much, Lisa. Hey, tell us what the first sport that usually goes when it comes to Title IX. Go. funny when you ask questions. Nobody ever answer. They know so motherfucking much, though, Shaun. They know so motherfucking much. Guess what it is? It's soccer. Soccer is the first one to go because of the numbers game involved, and it's usually women's soccer first, men's soccer second. That's how it works in Title IX. And if you don't know that, and then if you're in some schools, by the way, guess what else? Wrestling. You know why? Because it's an individual sport, and they don't have the numbers to match the other numbers in other sports, like a volleyball, men's or women's side. See, Lisa knows so fucking much, but she can't say nothing. Make us a sandwich and shut the fuck up. And that goes for some of you fucking gay men in the chat talking too. Unless you have a fucking valid fucking point, bring it up. Give me a validity to it. Instead of just saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut the fuck up. I know more about Title IX than anybody in this fucking chat. Guaranteed it. So shut the fuck up. Number one. Shaun, back to your point. Soccer is gone, and then he goes, all these other little mid-major sports. If you had cheer and you made it a sport, which is an argument amongst administrators out there because cheer does have numbers, but they can't sustain those numbers at certain colleges. So the masses said, we'll just make it a club, just like badminton, just like all these other things. Remember back in our day, Shaun, intramurals was starting to make a climb into the Title IX discussion, and they kept that as, let's use it academic wise, and let's teach it, referee class. Let's teach these classes in intramurals, but instead of making an actual Title IX, report, you don't report intramurals because intramurals was so co-ed.
Yeah.
So,
and for context, for anybody just tuning in, the reason Title IX was brought up was because of one specific little piece in Trump's order that everybody looks at from the men's football, basically, and men's basketball. You get to transfer once. Mm-hmm. If you transfer again, you got to sit out a year. Yep. You get five years to play 4. But there's another line in there that talks about requirements for women and Olympic sports. I just wanted to, this is probably some grade probably in there somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we'll see what it does because it's not going to do anything for this year when it goes into effect in August because it's so hard to mandate something this fast overnight and to go into go right into full go, Smitty. It's not, it just takes time. So next year we'll see. It'll be next year if we see an effect, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's going to do anything this year, personally.
Well, we shall see, man. Interesting topic. So we got to sit back and see what happens, man. But move on to another topic, man. Levante David, my guy, says his Bucks teams were never worried about Jalen Hurts, saying, I quote, Jalen Hurts was never a guy we worried about. Our game plan was always their offensive line and stopping the run. I was actually a video to it here. Hear from the horse's mouth. Check it out.
He's never a guy who we worried about when we played the Eagles. So our game plan was always because they have a great offensive line. You got to stop the run. So you got to be where you're supposed to be to stop the run, and then that may open up the passing game. But he was never asked to do so much. He don't give me those vibes as far as off the field stuff. I see a lot of things that had a lot of problem with the offensive coordinator. He has this about his 6, 7 offensive coordinator.
This is his 6th now with Shaun.
Going over that. So he may have got frustrated with that and things like that. But this past season is probably the most I really seen. A lot of speculation and stuff going on. But as far as Jalen Hurts being a bad teammate and stuff like that, I mean, I had a teammate over there who played with him, Devin White. He was over there for a little bit, and he never, said nothing negative about Jalen Hurts. He's a great leader. Maybe just past year was just that moment where he kind of was the, tipping point, things going bad, everybody blaming him, so he probably just F it, I'm just for the, act out.
Interesting topic here. We had our guy Braden on, or was it last week, who was talking. He was going viral for some of his Eagles comments about specifically Jalen Hurts not being a top QB, top 10 guy, etc. Listen, I mean, I've always said if I had a son right now and I had a kid, I would have them watch how Jalen Hurts approaches the game and things like that. But from a standpoint of on the field and what he's done, he's not a top quarterback. I think he's a winner, though. He's a winner. I give him that. He knows for some reason wherever he goes, he wins, and that's an important stat as a quarterback.
There are levels to this answer. right? You said he's not a top-tier quarterback. I think everybody would agree with that. If everybody right now, if the average person, not an Eagles fan, not an anti-Eagles type person either, like
you're talking about eyeball test, right?
Right.
Just being honest.
Very few people will put Jalen Hurts in the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. If they were like asked to name their top 10, very few will put him in the top 10. But where I pushed back on Levante David was he said we don't worry about Jalen Hurts. And guess what? In the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, they said the same thing. And look at Jalen Hurts' stat line as he won MVP. 17 of 22 for 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, led the team in rushing with 72 yards rushing and a touchdown. That's in the Super Bowl game. So that's why I say there are levels. You can say he's not a top 10 guy, but you also in the same breath can't say we're not going to worry about it.
But I think Levante just being honest. I think Levante is literally just telling you in our room, our defensive coordinator and what are they coaching us to do, we're going to stop this run. We're gonna worry about their O-line. And if Jalen just balls out and beats us, hey, shout out to Jalen. But that's not our game plan.
And he balled out and beat him.
But like it's kind of like one of those things where you play against a great player, a great team. It's like, all right, we got to pick our poison. It's like in the NBA, it's like, all right, I know I can't stop the Joker. I can't let the rest of his teammates ball out. So we're going to shut them down, let him drop 50 and go from there. Flip it to football. It's like we can't let Saquon get 150 yards on us. We can't let the O-line dictate and Jalen Hurts ball out. We got to pick and choose what we're going to slow down.
One more thing before JB comes in. And we talked about this on Whitlock on Thursday. The one thing nobody talks about, and let me pull it up because I like to put names like so people can actually like feel it and see it.
What are you talking about? Why you looked that up? What are you talking about?
Okay, in the last 10 years, well, don't even go 10 because he was in college then. Since 2020, Jalen Hurts has had Doug Peterson as an OC, Shane Steichen as an OC, Brian Johnson as an OC, Kellen Moore as an OC, Kevin Patullo as an OC, and now he's got a new OC again in Shaun Mannion. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on his 6th different OC since 2020. And here's why that matters. You're never an expert in a system in year one. You're still figuring parts of that system out. You're still trying to master the terminology, understand the thinking of the play caller. He's never gotten to year 2 in a system. Let me repeat this list for those on radio and those in the chat. Since 2020, we're in 2026 now. He's had Doug Peterson, then Shane Steichen, then Brian Johnson, then Kellen Moore, then Kevin Patullo, and now he's got a new one again in Shaun Mannion. So I'm not a Jalen Hurts fan, but I'm saying it's damn difficult when you change your offenses every year to ever produce the best version of you.
Would you say some of these, like Shane Steichen, right? He got a better opportunity, right? Some of these,
no. A bunch of those guys got hit.
Some of these ain't got canned, so you got to look at yourself as to why.
No. Most of these guys got promoted.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of them did, so we get that. That comes with great teams, right?
Right, but we're talking about Jalen specifically and his growth and development.
I get it.
How do you ever really grow and develop at that position when it's a new system every year?
So he gets a pass for just being average?
No, he doesn't get a pass. I just think you got to add that into the conversation when you're evaluating.
They said that on the clip. They brought that up. Levante said it.
But he don't
emphasize. Hey, let for context, let me name some names too. Todd Bowles, Adam Gase, Matt Rule, Steve Wilkes, Kyle Shanahan, Kevin O'Connell, Coach McDonald. That's head coaches. And then I'm talking Jeremy Bates, Dow Logans, Jeff Nixon, Joe Brady, Ben McAdoo, and Kubiak. Those are just coordinators.
Thank you.
Sam Darnold just had that.
Thank you. I'm glad you did that because that was my next point. We always focus on these Jalen Hurts. A lot of quarterbacks didn't have multiple coaches and multiple OCs and multiple this, that, and the thirds.
We shitted on Darnold for years. Not us. The The people that are talking to Jalen Hurts shit talked about Sam Darnold being shitty for years. We have a ton of quarterbacks. That's why I say you got to know our eyes work a little different, former coaches and players, to the contrary to belief for all the fuckers out there that, Sam Darnold's shitty. No, he had 6 head coaches and 7 fucking OCs. And Sam Darnold and Jalen Hurts are basically the same goddamn age. So, like, I'm trying to figure this out. One can't get a pass and the other one can.
If we keeping it a buck, Jalen and Sam not even in the same stratosphere. Sam has been failing behind the curtain for years. Jalen plays on a team that's expected to win the Super Bowl every year. And everybody gets to see him in a new system. Sam Darnold was invisible for 4 fucking years.
Let me give you that. Let me add to that. So the one thing I'm not giving Hurts the pass, and that's why I'm with Braden on, is that you've still had the common denominator the same, though, and that's Sirianni. Sirianni, who's an offensive-minded guy, is still the nuts and bolts of the organization. He has not changed. Sam Darnold had fucking 5 of the main guys change. You already know every single philosophy is going to be different.
Sam Darnold's never been under the pressure Jalen Hurts is under every year.
Nah. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. Right. Like he went to Carolina and the Jets. I understand. Right. There's no. I get it.
Jalen Hurts has never gotten to fail.
No, I get it.
But since 2020, the Eagles have fancied themselves as a Super Bowl team. He's never got a year where it's just, okay, Jalen, go out there and let's see what you can and can't do. And don't worry about winning it. Like, he's never gotten that.
But pressure shows up differently, though. Sam Darnold was also a guy who's top draft pick who was expected to take over to change the franchise. Jalen Hurts got drafted to a team that's already been there, done that, who already got to. I hear what you're saying. You make a valid point, but I'm saying that pressure word goes 2 ways.
Latrell, you're not listening. And the other fucking slapdick in the chat, when did I call Sirianni an offensive guru?
And to the Sirianni part,
like, you know what I'm saying, Shaun? He's the head coach, so the foundation is there.
My point is, Sirianni's the most emotionally hijacked head coach in the game, to the point where he has a spirit animal that they hired to make sure that he just don't completely lose his bonkers on the sideline during the game. Remember, the security guard in Philly is there specifically to manage Sirianni on game day.
But he been there, though. He been there before Sirianni, so that's not 100% accurate. He been there before that.
It's not like, but his current job in this run under Sirianni is to make sure Sirianni just don't completely pull an Antonio Brown during the game and take his headset and his shirt off and go run in the locker room. I'm just saying that's not the most stabilizing mentor for a guy that's changing coordinators every year. And let's also keep it a buck. Jalen Hurts could never be Sam Darnold. He would never get the opportunity to fail by the team he was drafted for, and then go to 2 more places as a starter and fail, and then go somewhere else and finally figure it out. And you're like 7. He would never get that shot.
Yeah.
Geno Smith got it.
No, he didn't. Geno failed in the Jets and went to Seattle and sat for a decade.
Let's dive into another quarterback. Caleb Williams is in the news because he tried to trademark Iceman. We talked about it last week, and now new news has came out. And Smitty, you want to read that for the audio listeners?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. As you talked about it a little bit earlier, he unknowingly launched a 3-way intellectual property battle when he filed to trademark his new nickname, Iceman. NBA legend George Gervin and ex-UFC fighter Chuck Liddell have also filed to trademark the nickname as well. So it just sounds like he kind of went into this with no research, no homework, no background. You brought up last week, JB. I kind of blame his team more than anything.
That's where I'm. Yeah,
I'm not expecting the player to be really like deep dive into. It's really the team.
That makes no sense because if his team, that worries me. As if I'm Caleb Williams, I'm worried about my team because if you're a business, if you're handling my business, my money, my accounting, whatever it may be, my trademarking, my brand. If you're trying to tell me that you don't know who the fuck Iceman George Gervin is as a fucking lead, there's a problem, homie. And I have to make a move. I have to make a decision, and I have to make sure that I'm firing your ass today because there's no way that I'm going to go about my business every day not and being in a professional athlete in a place like Chicago where it's a legendary, historic franchise, you can't tell me that you don't know this going forward. Now you come out and say, I didn't know. I made a decision to move on from some team members. And we're not going to pursue this.
But also to your point, though, too, which you also brought up last week, maybe they just looked up and seen if the name was open and available, which it was. So they said, okay, we good. Like they probably do a deep dive. Say, did anybody have this nickname ever in the history of sports? Did I? Yeah. Like, shoot, is Iceman available? Okay, boom, let me go. Let's move forward.
But I hear you, but here's the issue. If you're really on top of your P's and Q's and you fucking are looking out for my brand of my certain, my current, whatever we call that, client? We'll call it client. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you reach out to George Gervin's folks? Like, let's just be real. You're gonna reach out.
Messy, so now you got Chuck Liddell, who also had the nickname. Now he's fouling for it too. So you got to hit up Chuck Liddell, hit up George Gervin. Now
Steve Kim brought it up.
Now it's Messi. Now who like
Steve Kim brought up the original one. I think is above all of them. I think it's Mayweather's pops or something.
Can we be honest, JB?
Yeah.
Why is a guy that has one career playoff win even like?
I don't know.
Can we separate? That's different. I say this is money. This is NIL era. This is brand.
I know.
He got a video right here of him talking about it. Let's listen to Caleb. Hear from him.
I didn't know. My dad probably knows his nickname was that. But between me and George or anything like that, it's more or less people making clothing or people making things like that. And I can't control what people are making of me or anything like that and putting the name on it. And so it's just to control that aspect of it. And that was the main reason of doing it. At first, I didn't per se like the nickname. I thought there was cooler nicknames, and then it all kind of came together. My teammates gave me the name. My teammates started calling me it around the facility and things like that, and I just kind of let it fester and let it become what it is now. And I've actually earned a liking of the name, and so I wanted to trademark it. I'm trying to do that just to make sure that we can control what's being made and put out about me using that name. And it's all respect to George. I didn't know personally, and I understand, maybe what he's trying to do. We haven't talked, him and I, and we may talk at some point, but it was nothing between George and I. And like I said, I didn't know. It's the right fit, right nickname. And I think it fits. Chicago is freaking frigid for many, many months out of the year. And I think it fits. My teammates started calling me, and it festered into a whole thing, whether it's social media or the media side of it. And obviously, it started with my teammates.
I think it's a good explanation. I know y'all a little older, so y'all might be like, no, hearing him say that, I understand where he's coming from. Like, you got fans just making shirts and stuff, probably got his face on there with the nickname. So he's like, well, shoot, I might as well. It's kind of like you, JB, last year. Every year around fall time, you get pissed off. Why? Because the NCAA new football game comes out, and all they use is JB all over TikTok, Twitter, Instagram to promote the game. And you like, well, shoot, I need to get paid for it somehow. I think it's the same type of conversation that he's having. That's it.
Here's the thing.
Who is calling Caleb Williams Iceman?
He's in his teammates and
outside
probably Chicago.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I like Caleb, and I want Caleb to succeed. And I'm torn here because we're arguing two different things. Mm-hmm. Trying to trademark Iceman is for future business reasons, right? I get that. But what I would have been so proud of him if he would have said, I told my teammates don't call me that because we hadn't done anything. Now, if I lead us to a Super Bowl berth and I come through clutch and we win the game, like I'll take the nickname. But up until then, like we got our head down, our boots on the ground, and we working. That would have been like.
I think we're hearing two things. Like, to me, that sounded like a straight PR stunt that was done. It was literally written for him. That's how it sounded to me anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion. And you don't have to like it. I don't care. I just think that was a PR move after the fact. And the fact of the matter still is, it's George Gervin. Like we're talking two different things here. We're talking about, is it trademarked? Actually, like if you pull it up, is it an actual trademark and you're trying to infringe on that, or is it open? If it's open and you went after it and then you say you didn't know who the guy was, see, that's the bigger issue to me. It's not about if it's open on trademark. Slapdick was open, but it was only open as one word, Smitty. So I made it one word. It wasn't two words. Slapdick is actually two words in the human language, right? But I made it one, so I was allowed to trademark it. There's different things. Like, then there's plural. Slapdicks is someone else's. I'm Slapdick. So I fucking trademarked it. There's a lot of vernacular that goes into it. There's certain things, terms and words and the way how it's structured and shit on the trademarking side. And then there's a register part, Smitty. Registered. Maybe he could get one registered and not trademarked. There's two different things. You can still use a registered name. You know, it has an R next to it. Yeah. You know, there's differences, homie. I think we're giving him a pass. I think Smitty's giving him a pass for acting as if he don't know who this fucking legend is, and that's the part.
I'm just saying, like, listen, every legend, like, if you guys start naming like baseball guys, I wouldn't know a lot of these guys, and you would look at me like, what? You don't know? I just don't know. So I'm saying, it ain't like George Gervin played football; he played basketball. Like that's a whole other sport. Like, why Caleb gotta know?
To Smitty's point, out of all the professional sports, JB, basketball is the worst when it comes to having video footage of a lot of the great players that are slightly older than me and you. Like, you literally can't find Wilt Chamberlain or Bill Russell. There's a few clips of George Gervin with the finger roll, but it ain't a bunch. Like, even Kareem, it ain't a bunch of, like, so out of all the sports, like, if there's one where I kind of would give a pass to a guy in his 20s is basketball, because it ain't a lot of video.
He was born in 2001.
There's a lot of video footage out there, JB.
Yeah, that's not. I'm fighting that. Here's the reason why, and I had to go at Gilbert Arenas about it on Instagram. It was a good banter back and forth because he posted a thing about name, image, and likeness and branding and all this stuff when this happened, right? What they're dismissing, basketball guys, they have no clue that football players are underpaid when it comes to the three professional big sports, baseball, football, and basketball. We're the lowest paid, right? Mm-hmm. There's a reason for that. There's a fundamental reason for it.
Face ain't Shaun.
And basketball people don't understand that. And that's truly fact. If an NFL left tackle was walking down the street, 99.9% of the regular population would never know who he was.
Right.
Because we wear helmets, and only certain percentage of all NFL players get a commercial deal or some big brand deal. If you're not an Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Patrick Mahomes, homie, really, tell me the truth. Who the fuck is getting a big deal, and how many of you know them? Our helmets cost us money. Fact. It is just a fact, and it's not just me saying it because I thought of it. It's a fact. We used to get clinicked on this stuff, and they've lost advertising dollars because they wear a helmet. Most people don't know who these guys are, so brand deals don't even come at them anyway to offer them a deal because their faces are covered with a helmet 99.9% of the fucking day. So, like, that part of it has to be brought up, and that's why I brought it up with Gilbert Arenas, and he was like, hey, you're right about that part. I'm like, well, that's a huge part. Like, we don't get the same commercials y'all get. It's just fact. You guys are always noticeable. So, I mean, there's scrubs in the NBA that are noticeable. You're not knowing our backup left tackle in the NFL, homie. Who's going to know I'm walking in a Foot Locker next to you? You'd be like, damn, who's this big motherfucker? And he's a fucking left tackle for the goddamn Bears. You don't know him.
I still give him a pass, JB, because unless you have, and this isn't a race thing, it's just facts, this is the truth. Unless you have a black father who had you around when your uncles or his homies were around and they were playing dominoes and they got in arguments about who was and then one of them said Iceman, George Gervin. I could see a scenario where that just didn't really come up, especially if his pops didn't have him around when he was hanging.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you 1,000%. Like, it's not like, listen, George Gervin's an all-time great. Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying, like, it ain't like if Caleb said he didn't know Michael Jordan, I'd be like, all right, bro. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can get it if you're not into the sport. I don't know if Caleb even watched basketball. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of
Does he know who fucking Jim McMahon is?
I think what it comes down to brass tacks, you guys don't like, or JB don't like Caleb. Shaun feels like he hasn't done enough yet, which I agree with. We look at George Gervin as a legend, as he is. So just the fact that it's a conversation makes us feel uncomfortable.
Well, my thing is, okay, at SC, he won a Heisman. Everybody, shit, Mendoza won a Heisman, right? Sam Bradford, I think, won.
But still, that's still a big deal, though. Like,
I know, but I'm saying they give the award out every year, right?
Yeah,
like, you don't have to really win the ultimate to get it, right?
Right.
They ain't win nothing in Oklahoma under him. They ain't win nothing at SC under him. Actually, Tulane beat him in the Cotton Bowl. They won one playoff game in Chicago. My thing is, how we giving out nicknames in a team sport before that team, like, at least get to an NFC championship? That's
my thing is in college, though.
It's a big picture thing.
Shaun, in college, though, Steve brought it up, and I asked people that coach at SC, and they're like, nobody ever referred to this motherfucker as Iceman.
No. He got it in Chicago. Let's make that real clear.
No, I know. I'm just saying, why would that be?
Last year went. It was like the Bears would be down by 2 touchdowns and get to the fourth quarter, and then he would find ways to win them games. He was showing up in the clutch. That's a fact that happened this past season.
Smitty, shout out to Derrick Brooks. I've met George Gervin multiple times. He comes to Derrick Brooks' golf tournament. His personality, his demeanor, the way he carries himself. That's the Iceman.
Smooth.
Yeah, not kidding.
Even how his finger rolled, the layup, his whole game, I get it.
Matter of fact, I'm mad at the Bears teammates for even allowing that to that seed to get watered.
But all they saying is he got ice in his vein. Like, for example, Trey Young, they saying is ice. I think Ice Trey or something like that. Ice Trey. Because it's like he made game winners and stuff like that. Caleb Williams this past season, just call what it is. In the fourth quarter was showing up clutch a lot of weeks. They kept winning. They kept finding ways to come back and win somehow.
A lot of times because of how you played the first 3, but I get what you're saying.
I know. I'm just telling you what it is, though. If you're his teammate, y'all don't like him, so y'all gonna already. But
that's
if
a
you
lie.
in the locker room,
That's
that's
a
what it's
lie.
gonna be.
That's a lie. I don't like that he paints his fingernails.
Oh shoot!
I don't like some of the things he does as
What's this
far
right
as,
here?
with different stuff. But I don't dislike him.
Shout out to Caleb Williams. We got breaking news.
Nobody cares, Bailey.
Somebody does care, Shaun.
Let Bailey cook. Let Bailey cook. Don't mess it up.
Hold on. Smitty cares, and this is breaking news. Big Smitty's really excited about. So the Chicago Sky have traded Angel Reese to the Atlanta Dream, and shout out to Taylor Rooks for breaking the news.
No way. What's the trade, babe? Oh, I gotta look this up real quick. Are you kidding me? They've been talking about this for the last year. They made it official? Hold on, homie. The Atlanta Dream is sending a 2027 first-round pick and 2028 first-round pick to the Chicago Sky for 2-time All-Star Angel Reese and a 2028 second-round swap rights. Oh, this is huge, man. Shout out to the Atlanta Dream. Having Angel Reese be in Atlanta in the culture, come on, man. It don't make no more sense than that, man. Atlanta Dream's gonna be serious contender this year. You got a dog in your locker room, best rebounder in the league, double machine. Somebody whose offensive game has improved this offseason. If you watch the Unrivaled League, shout out to Angel Reese, man. It's a huge move for Atlanta, man. Shaun, react to this, man. What's your thoughts?
I can't believe the level of disrespect when you think about how much of a killer George Gervin was on and off the court, and Chuck Liddell ice mofos and got Iceman fixed. For a guy fingernail painting, pink purse, come on, man, that's disrespectful to Gervin and Liddell.
Shaun, I'm sorry, just for the confusion. Maybe your phone went out for a couple seconds. I was asking your take on this breaking news that Billy just dished out about Angel Reese getting traded from Chicago Sky to Atlanta Dream.
Hey, Shaun, did you see our co-host run out of the show for something like this? I'm so shocked. I had no idea.
He missed the whole point of
That's
why
crazy.
I went back to the previous conversation. I didn't know Atlanta had a WNBA team, to be honest.
I didn't either. That's crazy.
Where's my brother Dave Bone when you need him, man? On Lurs. He the only person I know that just truly is a fan of the game.
Yeah, we got perfect segue. Shaun, perfect segue. Yeah, perfect segue.
All Dave Bone interested in is what they look like when they get to the arena. You know how when they show the glamour shots When they walk into that's all he watching.
I need Dave on UCLA belt the ass last night. UCLA belt the ass. Hey, we got perfect segue, Smitty, for speaking of females. Take a listen to this.
Man in the Big East. I literally weighed like 165 pounds. And this man was like, yo, you got to get stronger.
Yeah, 165 pounds is insane, bro.
I mean, I was I was trying, but he's like, yo, get stronger, motherfucker. I'm like, damn.
Coach, you recruited me, motherfucker.
Right. Like, you said you loved me.
Is that a WNBA player? Is that a WNBA player?
That's Jeremy Lamb. Played at UConn.
Bull spit.
Huh?
Bull spit.
He was a hooper for a minute too on OKC. I used to play him on 2K. He was a great 3-and-D guy role player.
That looked like a WNBA player.
Show it again, Smitty. Baby.
Nah, you don't even watch WNBA. Stop.
But I see them when they be arguing and stuff.
There's some baddies in WNBA. You better chill out.
I ain't talking about that component of the league. Like, watch when he put his hand up and you can see the fingernail polish. Because right now he grabbing the mic like I'm not on two hands on the mic. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm not probably like
look at it. He looks like a WNBA player right there, dog. Real talk.
You got a beard on me.
Is this? Hold on, time out on me.
But this American experiment has failed.
Hold on, homie. Wait, pause it right there, please. Does this motherfucker have lipstick on?
Oh,
please tell me no, Smitty. Please, Darnell, do not. Just tell me real shit. Fact or cap? Does he have lipstick on?
I'm not privy to that. I would say ask the ladies in the chat. They have a better understanding. I'm not privy.
Hey, to everybody in the chat, because I know sometimes y'all miss certain things. If you have a male friend and he ever holds the microphone with two hands, smack one of his hands off the microphone.
Right there, he looked like he's juggling the balls. Right here, he looked like he got the balls in one hand and got the dick in the other one.
Immediately, like, tell him not around me, partner.
Homie, first of all, does anyone have any context? DraftKings. Time out, homie, Smitty. Fuck all this. Who is interviewing this little boy? Does anyone know who the interviewers are, Smitty?
Another hooper. Let me see.
Do you know? Because I got a fundamental issue with this guy.
It's Theo Pinson and then AJ Richardson are the host of the Run Your Race show.
So
they get a lot of hoopers on there.
So
they've had Michael Beasley. They had a lot. John Wall. So they get a wide just variety of players. So
I get all that. I'm just asking what are you getting out of this having this cat on, and what's the backstory
just
here?
Getting his perspective.
Like, what's the backstory here, man? He's got lipstick on me.
Has that been confirmed?
I don't know. Paris said no. Paris said a wig. Also, that's a wig.
No, I'm convinced. This experiment, because you know America's an experiment, right? This shit has failed officially. In 26, it shit didn't work. It started out based on morality, religion, and the pursuit of a dream, and I don't know what it's turned into, but it's failing.
Oh man. Anyway, Smitty, I can't see it no more. I can't take it no more. It doesn't make sense to me. I can't fathom it. Let's move on amicably.
Former Memphis Grizzlies player. It's funny that we led with. I get it. Former basketball player who played on the Memphis Grizzlies as well, though. Our guy, friend of the show, Matt Barnes, went off on Stephen A. Smith for criticizing LeBron James' comments on Memphis when he's been disrespecting, different black athletes, Serena Williams. They talked about he won that Kamala, obviously won that Jasmine Crockett. Stephen A. talked about a lot of topics: politics, athletes, a whole nine. Listen to Matt Barnes' take against Stephen A.
So I just saw a video of Stephen A. Smith having an issue with LeBron on a golf course with a bunch of white boys, as he put it, talking about Memphis and how they should move to Nashville and if you've been paying attention on social media, it's kind of a trending topic right now. I played in Memphis, got a lot of love for the city, but there's no doubt that the city needs to upgrade when it comes to its facilities for pro players. But Stephen A., you shouldn't have a problem with that. You're talking about his words and what they mean to the black community, but you've been the same man in front of the camera for the last handful of months, disrespecting Serena Williams, disrespecting Jasmine Crockett, disrespecting Kamala Harris, and tap dancing for the whole Republican Party, the whole white Republican Party. But you got an issue with LeBron talking about a trending topic, and his words carry weight, and he doesn't understand what his words can do to the black community. Do you understand the bullshit you're talking and what that can do to the black community? We all used to have a lot of love for you, bro, particularly me, because you looked out. But we're not going to forget the bullshit you're on right now.
Stephen A. responded. Smitty, let's take a listen and get full context here.
All right.
Hope everybody had a wonderful Easter weekend. Hope y'all.
Wait, hold on. Pause it.
I'm sorry, this is right.
Pause it, Bailey. Where is his hairline, dog?
Well, we knew that's been gone for a decade or two.
I think, oh my God, stop.
It's something about the seriousness.
It's
funny because, like,
the intro to me, though, kills it.
It's really COE.
All right,
so that's all I'm saying. But go ahead.
Start it over, Bailey, so I can hear it. My bad.
Hope everybody had a wonderful Easter weekend. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Easter. Didn't want to post anything on Easter Sunday regarding this matter, but I want to say this. It's Monday. I'm back to work. I saw the video Mad Bonds from All the Smoke put out about me regarding LeBron, regarding politicians, regarding me tap dancing. Me tap dancing. Okay. He had his say. I'll have mine. But it won't be just about Matt Bonds. I'm going to talk a lot today. I'll see y'all later. Stay tuned.
They love this, man. Hey, clap it up for everybody who's COE. Everybody COE. They love when their name get brought up, good, bad, or ugly. As long as you talk about me, I'm popping. That's all this is on me.
Can let's get to brass tacks. I know Matt a long time. Matt played football with my boys, Sacramento, white mom. Isn't this, though, I'm asking two brothers on the show, isn't this the back and forth rhetoric between brothers? Isn't that exactly what they're talking about, though? Like, they're going at each other every fucking day on every platform when they're talking about lifting up the black community, but they're going at each other as two black men that are famous in the public eye. Isn't that, like, what is that called? Counterproductive?
Ironic, really, though? Like, just the irony in it?
Not really. It's just counterproductive, homie. Like, to me, it's kind of fucking productive, this whole thing. Like, I don't understand the whole issue with the going back and forth. That's really, at the end of the day, though, the white folks back here are, like, laughing. Like, oh, these motherfuckers going at each other again. Like, at the end of the day, homie, Stephen A. has his platform. Matt and them have him and Stack and them have theirs. I don't understand. It's always a back and forth beef. Like, I know Stephen A. put Matt on ESPN, though, so that's why I think Matt said, hey, you put me on.
Yeah.
But then they always go at each other for the last couple of years.
Let's be honest. We got to get some facts out here. What you call it? Fact, not fiction, or fiction, not fact. What's your segment called?
Fact, not fiction.
Fact, not fiction.
We got lots of them.
Stephen A. has not been the voice of the black community in any neighborhood, barbershop, anywhere in America since Skip Bayless left the opposite side of that table. That is the last time the black community looked at Stephen A. as, oh, he's the voice of us. Ever since then, Stephen A. been as Republican corporate as you can get him be.
Well, he's only Republican on his personal show. He's Democratic on his Disney ESPN show. Let's be real.
When it came to time to negotiate, and him, yes, sir, yes, master.
That's why I can't trust him if he runs for office.
Come on, man. Like, this just the age we live in. It don't matter if you black, Mexican, Hispanic, white. Like, if you in this social media world, politics, sports, whatever, people go back and forth. They try and stay in the algorithm.
Yeah.
Obviously, first, I don't care what Stephen A. says. Nobody's watching First Take with the energy and the passion that they were 5-7 years ago.
Yeah, they not. Yeah.
So anytime that he can kind of create like a bridge to, let me tune in and see what he gonna say, he takes advantage of it. Just like I told Whitlock, I'm convinced him and Stephen A had dinner and was like, okay, how can we get Fearless and First Take popping?
Nah, Whitlock wants to sit down with them though.
Yeah.
I don't. That'll be great TV. Everyone's gonna want to watch that.
That
They
beef is
know.
real, but like I do agree with you, Shaun. Two things can be true. Whitlock knows when he brings that up, it's gonna make his ratings go up. But also Stephen A knows that his ratings go up too. Right. Whether you number one or not, because Stephen A likes to always put out that he's number one. Everything. Okay, cool. Shout out to you. Your stuff still gets better when it's drama associated with it. Put it like that.
And how much of that is because America's conditioned to have a TV on ESPN?
Possibly
as
so.
opposed to I'm actually watching and listening to First Take.
Also, I just don't know in today's world, like how much real competition is it in that world. I mean, Fox, they laid off and shut down Dana every show they had and brought on Barstool. Barstool show's not really no competition. You got First Things First over there with Nick Wright and them, solid show. But it's just like what competition do you really got that's like competing against First Take in the sports world from a standpoint of like actual TV shows, not podcasts, stuff like that. So I think that a lot of factors go into it, but I'm not gonna hate on them. They've been number one for a long time. It's hard to do, regardless of what you say. But the point of the matter, though, going back to this whole topic, is that we're just in a super divisive time. In every category, no matter what it is, it's like if you say this and I disagree with you, I hate you. If you go this side, I hate you. It's just everything's hate. It's like there's no middleman. It's black or white. It's this or that. And to Shaun's point, as well, it's like, yeah, people just want to stay in the algorithm at the end of the day. So it's like if there's a trending topic going on, Stephen A says something about LeBron and that's going on, Matt's going to respond. Now, do I think Matt solely responded because he wants to go viral? Nah, I think Matt's a real one to where like he has he felt some type of way about what he said, and since he's kind of privy to both sides, he knows LeBron, he knows Stephen A. His opinion is valued and it matters, so he probably want to put that out there. But it's the time and the world we live in, man. Social media is taking over. We react to information we see. We do it on this show. It's literally every day. Our show is reacting to shit. That's what it is.
Actually, if you on there now, hit the like button, man, because you can't get more real than what we get on here. Mm-hmm. You get three guys who give their honest opinion every day. Whether I agree with JB or JB agree with Smitty, or we both disagree with Smitty, which is probably more often than not.
Yeah.
But and we debate and we have conversation, and guess what? We don't get offended. We don't get sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't all of a sudden like fuck JB. He got a fishing boat. Fuck kid. He ain't got no neck. Smitty had dinner with Jerry last night. Right. We don't get all in our feelings.
I don't know why I'm like correlated to like the fingernail pain, but continue.
Let's take a full context here before we end it with the natty tonight. LeBron's going to address all of it real quick. Take a look at what he had to say.
And while we're doing that, man, make sure you let us know where y'all watching this show from right now, too. I always like to do that. I ain't did this in a long time. Drop the city, the state, the country, wherever you watching this show from right now so I can know. Here go LeBron James, though.
How people have taken those comments.
What do you mean, taking?
People have been upset about the fact that Memphis was looked at as a team that, a lot of black people in Memphis, right, compared to like Nashville, for example. So people
don't like black people?
No, you didn't say that. But there were people who were wondering why Memphis was targeted. Like
Milwaukee was too. Did they miss that one too? They didn't see that?
Not as much commentary.
Oh, yeah, okay. I said Milwaukee as well. Yeah. 41 years old. It's two cities I do not like playing in right now. And that's Milwaukee and that's Memphis. What is the problem? I don't like going home either. Shit, and I'm from there. What is people are ridiculous. They also get mad at my son being on the team too. So what are we talking about? Okay, people need to figure out other ways to put their energy to other things that's important. Like seriously, I'm not talking about the city, like the people in Memphis. Like, I don't like staying at the higher center. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, like I don't have no problem with LeBron said at all.
Facts. Like JB,
he ain't the only player, Shaun. A lot of players sit down like going to Memphis.
And let's address. Stephen A. must think that's a area that he can win if he decide to like run. So he trying to like gain support for like a future election. Like, because if we be honest, I got partners from Memphis. I have told my partners to their face, it is some really good, hardcore, real people in Memphis. But the city of Memphis, oh my God, it's an awful place. Awful. They got that Gus fried chicken is popping. They got decent barbecue. If you're in the strip clubs, if that's your thing, they got some of the best. But outside of that,
how you know that?
Man, come on, man. They need to tear three-quarters of Memphis need to get torn down and rebuilt.
Yeah, it's definitely a shithole. It's definitely a shithole. I love Memphis. I love
people of Memphis.
I had some great players. Great D linemen out of Memphis. I got some great D linemen out of Memphis. Memphis is a shithole, but it's just one of those shitholes that you like going to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta say you've been there. Like, it's like oh, I go there recruit. It's in the mud. It's like a shithole, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I want to go.
Hey, Smitty, 50% of Memphis houses still have a porch.
Oh yeah, and they wood. Wood.
Memphis is in the 70s, the 60s, dog. Shit.
Hey, all right, so look, this guy plays tonight. I love his fucking passion. I love who he is. I'm rooting for him tonight because he's still a man's man coach. Shaun, break it down. Michigan belt to ass to Arizona. I don't know. A lot of people saw that besides B. Case in the chat, who's a Michigan guy. Their length outdid Arizona's length, and Arizona's player I know got hurt or whatever. Michigan has a player that's maybe not playing, Smitty, or at least not 100% tonight, one of their better players. As they take on a hot UConn team right now. Where you at with these two? Both of you guys go. Tonight's the Natty.
Let's talk brass tacks for a second. What happened to South Carolina can very easily happen to Michigan. And JB, you know this. I don't know if Smitty
about the women's side.
Yeah, I don't know if Smitty ever played like a back-to-back. Not taking an attack at you, but I don't know if you ever had back-to-back like that. The emotional high Michigan was on against Arizona is the same emotional high South Carolina was on against UConn. If you watch South Carolina UCLA, they couldn't get back to that emotional peak. And UCLA was all the way turned up. And they was a little faster to the loose balls, a little quicker to the rebounds. The energy was different. Michigan's got to emotionally get back to that fever pitch, and they win. But if they don't, it could very easily be the same thing that happened to South Carolina versus UCLA.
Before I rebuttal, why would JB know that feeling, and why would Smitty not know that feeling? Just want to clear that up.
Well, because JB's coached through playoff runs, where like you had like a playoff game and you knew that, like for whatever reason, off the field, on the field, like that was a matchup. Yeah. And then you won that one, but then you had to convince your guys that if we don't get back to that same fever pitch, we're gonna get our butt kicked in the following game. Like it's hard emotionally to get to that level back to back like that.
It is. JB, go.
Now, why are you saying that about Michigan as far as their high and not
because everybody was talking about Michigan, Arizona was the natty. Like these were the two best teams playing in the semifinal game. Yeah. Just like everybody was talking about South Carolina, you got to beat UConn. Like you got to beat.
But I'm kind of with JB. Well, I'm kind of with JB at least what I think he's saying. I agree with you saying, Shaun, but I almost would flip it. Like I would almost put that towards UConn.
And beat Duke
and being Duke and the way they won and like that took a lot of energy.
But they had that game versus Illinois. Now they had that game versus.
They had 5-6 days before they played again.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then Hurley had a chance to go on national TV and say, "We don't hang Final Four banners at UConn." So he had time to kind of let them come down, slap them in the face with something, and then build them back up to Illinois.
I'll be doing this show kind of live for all the Patreon fans tonight. Fact Not Fiction's on at 7 p.m. Pacific, so make sure you guys member up. If you're not a member, join me on Patreon tonight at 7 o'clock. Who you got tonight, Shaun?
This is tough.
I'm going Michigan.
Yeah, something's telling me Michigan they're gonna get their natty, man. The same way we saw UCLA with the girls. You know what I mean? I think Michigan's gonna go here and get their natty. It's been a long time coming. Time to get one.
I said that because I want all y'all to go bet UConn. Clowns.
I'm going
I got
UConn.
Michigan.
I like Hurley. Of course. I'm just going strictly because of Hurley.
I think Michigan's too big for UConn.
Fab Five gonna be there, man. It just feel like it feel like it's Michigan's time, man. I feel like
if they win, though, obviously they won a natty in this era. Obviously they're gonna say, "Oh, they're better than the Fab Five team" and all that old shit. I still am not ready to go there yet, even if they win. But we'll see. It'll give them the one up. It'll give them the one up.
I do have a betting angle. If you wait till, let's say, 3 minutes into the game.
Okay.
Because here's what's been odd about this arena in Indianapolis. This is why I hate where they play there. Because it's like a basketball court, like just in the middle of the sky somewhere. The dimensions are all screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
In every game we've seen so far, one team, everything that hits the rim and rattles around goes in. And the other team, everything that hits the rim and rattles. Like Illinois and Arizona couldn't get a ball to go in the damn rim. Michigan had 3-pointers that hit the front, back, up, top of the thing, drop back in. Like in both games. Like how many balls did Illinois have just roll around the rim and roll out? And UConn, everything they shot when it. I'm going to wait the 3 minutes and see if that holds true and bet the side that looked like they got the door closed at that end of the arena.
I still think Glenn Rice's team that won it all in Michigan, still the only natty they ever won, 88 or what, 89?
Stuck in the 80s.
Yeah, Glenn Rice, but I'm still saying that team's still the best Michigan team. I mean, Glenn Rice was unbelievable. And the Seton Hall team, who they beat? Seton Hall that year, Shaun?
It was black and white TV.
Black and white TV, man. I don't know.
Damn, Shaun, you're my age. Shaun, you're my age. You don't remember Seton Hall, Michigan?
Are you older than me, dog?
Yeah,
you said.
I'm 1 year older than you. I'm 1 year older than you.
You finished. Shaun ain't 50.
They beat. Was that PJ Carlissimo? PJ Carlissimo. That was a great Seton Hall. PJ Carlissimo's team.
Shaun ain't privy to being 50.
Glenn Rice. That was a natty thriller, by the way, an overtime game.
I also say that I'm not saying they're not better because I wasn't born yet, but I'm gonna say that I know nostalgia's a real thing, though, and I know like it's always hard to like say a future team when you're a grown man is better than the team that when you were young and a kid and you was eating your chips with your family. Like, this is so amazing to me, but you was like a little boy. So
only reason I bring it up though, we don't even talk about that team that won it all. We all talk about is the Fab Five losing. See, a lot of people don't even know fucking Michigan won it all.
Popularity, homie. That's it. Popularity.
Like Michigan, Glenn Rice won the natty, homie. Like we're not even giving them motherfucking no credit. Like,
I mean, clap it up. I'm just saying the Fab Five thing was what Fab Five changed culture. How people was dressing, the black sock. It was a whole different thing. That's all it was.
Again, look good and lose versus look bad and win.
The natty though, so still don't act like they got blown out.
You lost the white boy. You lost to the white boys.
You loved it.
Who was Glenn Rice? Was that the guy that knocked off Sarah Palin?
Oh my God.
That's how I know.
You know damn well who Glenn Rice is. You know damn well who Glenn Rice is. One of the best sharpshooters ever. He was even on fire with the shitty Laker team.
I'm channeling my inner Caleb Williams here.
I know. He's the guy that great sharpshooter. Him and Mitch Richmond and Lakers still got blown out.
But I like the last game.
What is Sarah Palin doing these days?
Sarah Palin, who's that? Oh, the bitch from Alaska.
She run for governor. The one that
vice president.
You know, Lisa Ann that's how Lisa Ann blew. Or she was already powerful. She blew up even more because she did a whole little series of her dressing up like Sarah Palin in her video, her content. Anyway, though, the Fab Five did like a little alternate cast during the last game. I was watching.
You mean she was fucking in that?
She was like, she looked. I mean, Google it. Google it. Pretty good work. Anyway, the Fab Five did like an alternate cast during the game, so they had the whole Fab Five that was like doing the play-by-play. I thought it was pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna do it for the natty.
Well, UConn's there tonight. I heard the OG UConn guys.
Hey, they section was deep too. They
Milwaukee in there.
They
got a lot of cats too. Yeah. UConn got some players too now.
They got some cash.
The problem
Rip Hamilton, all them motherfuckers.
Hey, the problem with UConn section is they still got a lot of active players.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I know. Anyway, speaking of active,
so they can't
I got shit to do.
They won't be at the game.
Yeah, we'll see if Ray Allen shows up. We'll be there. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk Tuesday. Steve Kim will join us. I believe Braden Fajoko will join us tomorrow. We'll talk some more Jalen Hurts and all the news that he has going on. People are taking shots at him. He's going crazy. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Can you do something for me tomorrow with Braden? tell
Hey, y'all.
Braden.
Go ahead.
I want a box of sticks wager that Ruben Bain is top
Hot
3.
topic. Braden's going viral.
Top 3 in defensive player of the year next year.
As a rookie?
I mean, defensive rookie of the year.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's easy.
No, but he says Bain will get you fired. Like he says, if you draft Bain, yeah, you got to watch him.
Oh, is that what he's saying?
Yes, he says if you draft Ruben Bain, you're getting fired. So tell him I want
This is our guy.
A box of cigar wager that Ruben Bain is top 3 at the end of the year in defensive player of the year. Barring injury. Injury knows it either way.
This is our guy, but we know he be trying to get clicks and likes on him. He sound crazy.
I don't know. We'll see.
Ruben Bain, I play D-line, and he's a monster.
Oh, he's adamant that Bain will get is a bust.
He's tripping. That get off, man. You can't.
Hey, I'm not mad at him. Hey, we all have our take. I've had strong take. People thought I was crazy, and what do I know?
You're not, man. You like text like that.
What do I know? But anyway,
Hey, shout out to your weekend too, dog. I'm sitting there chilling, smoking a fine cigar, watching a little horse racing. All of a sudden, I see my dog pop up. Cheeks is in the video. Thongs. I say music.
Show the video, baby, for 3 seconds and take it off. Right. You got to feel, yeah.
I say my boy.
I have people hitting me up, Shaun, like, "What's your boy on? What's your boy on? What he doing? Why you there, man?" I'm like, "I'm married, but yeah."
But the brothers don't get an invite when the yacht popping like that. I ain't even see Ruben.
Shaun, when me and you pull up, it don't be not near one in there.
Right.
Birthday party, not one in there.
Dog, all of a sudden we don't get invited. Then I'm like, damn, JB, he got the leopard print back there. Damn, that's how you feel about your boy?
Iceman JB.
When I come, I get Ruben. When I don't come, I mean, hey.
Iceman JB.
I mean, we got the Miss Newport Beach contest going on. God damn, JB. What kind of bootlegging backdoor shit is that? I'm out.